All right, guys, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to this Sparkin Sports NFL live stream of the 11-3 Kansas City Chiefs versus the 7-7 Seattle Seahawks from frigid Kansas City, Missouri Arrowhead Stadium. I'm your host, Gage Madrid. Let's just get a few people streaming on in here before we officially get started. Just a couple of housekeeping matters, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who has checked out my Tua Tagovailoa film study. That video absolutely blew up overnight and the channel gained over 100 subscribers. So thank you so much to everyone who's helped us out and subscribed to the channel. It's absolutely amazing to see all the growth we've had. Also, if you want to continue helping us out and you're already subscribed, be sure to smash a like on this stream. It's a free and easy way to tell YouTube to push us out to more NFL fans and helps us get seen by more and more people. So, Kansas City Chiefs have had a couple of scares these past couple of weeks against the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans, but in both games they were able to emerge victorious, and last week with their victory over Houston, they clinched the AFC West title for a whopping 8th season in a row. Meanwhile, Seattle Seahawks had a hot start to the season with Geno Smith, and over the past four or 5 games, they've really started to falter a little bit. They lost in a pretty ugly fashion to the San Francisco 49ers last week at home, and now they are looking to get redemption on the road in frigid Arrowhead Stadium. Not cut. All right, we got Kevin Kugler, Mark. Andy Reid versus Pete Carroll in this one. Also, guys, if you have yet to vote in our poll, please do so. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. Looks like we've got 1 vote so far for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs currently favored in this game by 10 according to Vegas odds. Per ESPN matchup predictor, they have an 87.1% chance of winning this one. Game time temperature is 15 degrees, which is obviously weather that the Seattle Seahawks are not used to having to deal with. So that is going to be a big time factor in this matchup. I'll be right back, guys. I have to go let my cat inside. All right, guys, so we're getting insanely close to the postseason, guys. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. There's Kenneth Walker, rookie sensation running back for the Seattle Seahawks. Isaiah Pacheco, fellow rookie sensation running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, 4th round rookie out of Rutgers. All right, guys, looks like we're getting ready to roll. Oh, no, we got to sneak in one more commercial first. Again, guys, be sure to smash a like. Smash a like on the stream, guys, before we officially started. I'd really about the audio coming in and out, guys. The microphone is having some issues to start the There we go. Hopefully you guys have some fun plans for the holidays. Or if you're like me, just looking forward to all the football games. Got you covered here on Sparkin Sports NFL and on Denver Broncos Syndicate tomorrow when the Broncos take on the Rams. But today we'll be streaming 3 games here on Sparkin Sports. The Chiefs and the Seahawks, Eagles and the Cowboys, and then the Steelers and the Raiders tonight. So hopefully you guys can tune in for all 3 of those games. We got you covered right here on Sparkin Sports NFL. All right. Get the game audio going right quick here. As soon as we come out of commercial break. Jeez, this feels like the longest commercial break ever, I swear to God. Patrick Mahomes most likely going to run away with the NFL MVP this season. 35 touchdowns to 11 picks. That's hard to beat at this point, especially in wake of the Jalen Hurts injury. Got Gardner Minshew starting for the Philadelphia Eagles today. I think that's going to be a fun game against the Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome to
all right, guys.
Presentation
We are ready to go. Let me know if the game audio is all good, guys.
Seattle wins the toss and has
won the toss and is elected to defer. So we will see Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs offense to start off. Kevin Kugler, Mark Sanchez, Laura Oakman covering the game today for Fox. 14 degrees, feels like 1. Kadarius Toney back for the Chiefs.
A scuba top over that under the jersey. Cloth sleeves full of hand warmers and scarves. Those posts on the side, keeping the helmets warm. Not enough today, so heated helmet boxes and thousands of hand warmers.
Chiefs
all
got
over.
the tomahawk
Guys
drop going.
Off the field into capes and on heated benches immediately. Rick saying physical and mental capacity go down in the cold. We need to keep them warm on the sideline so they can concentrate on the field. Kevin, my mouth did not freeze just now. That is a win for me early.
I would have loved to have had that information before we got to the stadium today, though, Laura. We asked Mark and I, Laura, what should we do to stay warm? So we have to wait.
It's sunny in Kansas City, partly cloudy, but absolutely frigid.
Wait a second, you don't got a scuba top
Jason
on?
Myers will kick off for Seattle. And here we go from Arrowhead.
Christmas Eve,
Isaiah Pacheco will bring it out across the 20, slithers across the 25 to the 29-yard line. And that is where we will see Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs offense to start off.
For the Kansas City Chiefs offense, but Patrick Mahomes' numbers this year are stellar. 321 per game, 35 passing touchdowns on the season.
321 passing yards per game for Patrick Mahomes. 105.0 QB rating, 25 straight completions in a row. Here we go.
With this cold weather, expect some of this big personnel. And
First down and 10. Mahomes under center from the 29-yard line. Play action out to the left. They dump it off. As Noah Gray, the tight end, and Gray slithers forward. Gains about 7 yards.
Cody Barton on the stop. Offensively, for the Kansas City Chiefs, an offensive line that's done a terrific job protecting Patrick Mahomes this year. 3 Pro Bowlers on the left side.
3 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line for the Chiefs.
Isaiah Pacheco, you saw him on the kick return. Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and of course Travis Kelce. On second down, Mahomes chased out by Jefferson.
Second down, rolls out to the right, steps out, fires, and that is incomplete. Sorry, guys, just making sure.
So that is the end of the completion streak. It ends at 21 straight completions for Patrick Mahomes, and that defense of Seattle. Mark, they got a little pass rush on with Quentin Jefferson, who's in the middle for the injured Al Woods.
Well, that's exactly what they're going to need. They're going to have to pester Mahomes consistently throughout this game.
Sorry, guys, just trying to get the scoreboard situation figured out here.
Try and find a way to get this guy to just slow him down, affect his throwing, and affect his ability to beat your defense.
All right, third down and 2. Smith-Schuster goes in motion. They swing it to him, and that is incomplete. A little bit of a low throw there, and the Chiefs will have to punt it away.
Well, listen, if it's just cold,
rare 3 and out to start the game for the Kansas City Chiefs.
You can kind of navigate that. Your juices are flowing. You got the heated benches. You got the heaters.
Again, guys, be sure to participate in our poll. Let me know who you think's going to win this game. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
The warmers, whatever you need. The
okay,
scuba tops,
there we go.
All that. A lot of that's just between your ears.
Tommy Townsend to punt it away.
The biggest thing is the moisture. You know, when you get the weather report and it says wintry mix, I mean, that's the worst thing possible. That's an absolute disaster. So we're thankful that you don't have that, and we're thankful the wind's
Kick
pretty
is
mild.
up. Fair catch by DJ Dallas all the way back at the 6-yard line. And that's where Geno Smith and the Seattle offense will take over.
Terrible field position to start. Geno, the best completion percentage in the NFL this season after a career that saw him complete just under 59% of his passes. He's had a tremendous year. He's a Pro Bowl quarterback, but as you said at the top of the broadcast, these are the games you're defined by as a starting quarterback.
Well, that's exactly right. And this is a statement game for Geno Smith. I mean, we mentioned it in the open.
All right,
like
Geno and the Hawks begin.
It's cold in December. This is where you make your hay, and for
crowd
Geno
already.
Smith, this is where you make your money. But expect these big personnel from them. 12 and 13, no Tyler Lockett.
From the 7-yard line.
And get Keenan Walker rolling.
Geno under center, headed off goes Kenneth Walker, and Walker bursts out across the 20, all the way to the 26-yard line, getting 19, but a flag is down, and that's going to be a hold.
18-yard
Bring back the brilliant run by Kenneth Walker to start the game.
Holding offense, number 14. Now he's half the distance to the goal line.
Penalties on DK Metcalf.
Flagged for the hold, and it cost Seattle a great first run.
Well, there goes DK. See, when he's got the shoulder pad when he tries to circle the defense. He was expecting that run to get up inside. That's why his back was to Kenneth Walker, expecting him to cut off his backside.
Off the play fake, Metcalf with a tough catch, and immediately Nick
tough
Bolton
catch
is
there by Metcalf.
Nick
Bolton
his first of the day.
Makes the tackle.
This offense starting in a tough position for Seattle, and it's been an offense that's had a hard time getting traction. They've lost 4 of their last 5. They've not been able to run the football like they did when they won 4 straight in the middle of the season, and they're certainly not in a run position here on 2nd down and 12 from their own 5.
We saw in that last play, it was just a run blitz with McDuffie off the
2nd down and
12. The 5th guy and bringing somebody to get in Geno Smith's face so he couldn't.
Little orbit motion there by Goodwin. They hand it off. Walker, not much there.
Joshua Williams, the rookie 4th-round pick for the Chiefs with the tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd down. It's been a hard defense to run against this year. One of the top 5 rush defenses in the National Football League. Karlaftis, Chris Jones.
That'll bring up a 3rd down.
Nick Bolton mentioned he's 5th in the league in tackles, and you've seen both L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie making plays early from that secondary. 3rd down and 10, and
3rd down and 10, and a timeout taken by the Chiefs.
So the Chiefs take timeout. Steve Spagnuolo's defense.
The Chiefs had 12 guys on the field.
Yeah, Kansas City was going to get caught with 12 men on the field there. Yup.
Especially on this 3rd and long. And for Geno Smith in a situation like this, early in the game, no need to lose momentum and give anything away. You got to be incredibly smart with the football. You know, these guys are going to be playing a top-down defense, meaning they're going to be standing at those sticks.
Okay, good.
Not letting anything past 10 yards, right? And just kind of hanging out.
Third down and 10. 12:45 left in the first quarter.
Geno Smith decides to give them an opportunity.
This is where you miss a guy like Tyler Lockett. They're down Lockett today, out.
And the crowd at Arrowhead absolutely screaming.
In his hand. Pete Carroll hopes he might be back as early as next week. Had a, as he said it, perfect
Seahawks
surgery.
down Tyler Lockett in this game. Marquise Goodwin's in for him. He goes in motion.
3rd and 10. Chiefs
Third down. Geno looking, and that is DK Metcalf. And Metcalf's going to be a little bit short. About a yard short, and the Seahawks will have to kick it away now. KC starts the game 3 and out, and then Seattle starts the game 4 and out.
DK Metcalf, and they were hoping for a little catch and run from him. The Chiefs did a great job of really a defensive term, keeping the cup, essentially getting 2 guys on each side.
Here's
of the
Michael
ball carrier
Dixon
and
to
1
punt
guy
it
right
away.
in front of them. And those 3, you know, you just got to surround them, swarm them. Get 2 of them to hold them up and the other guy to go punch at the football. They've done an excellent job. You can tell Coach Spagnuolo is all over that in their technique and tackling technique specifically.
Backing up. There is Tony to the 29, crosses the 30 to about the 36-yard line. And that's where Kansas City will begin their second offensive drive on the other side of this commercial break. Second crack for Patrick Mahomes and this KC offense.
They'll give you the new iPhone 14.
Again, guys, be sure to smash the like button on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can show your support for the channel. Also, if you have yet to vote in our poll, please do so. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. Looks like we still only have 1 vote so far, and it's for the Chiefs. So if you think Seattle's going to somehow come away with this one, you better let your voice be known in our poll. Just a reminder, guys, also, we will be streaming the Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys, and we will also be streaming the Steelers and the Raiders today on Sparkin Sports NFL. So, got all 3 games covered for you. Hopefully, you guys can tune in. Also, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. We're all the way up to 707 subscribers. So, again, thank you so much to everyone who's shown your support recently. We've grown over 100 subscribers just within the past 24 hours, all on that Tua Tagovailoa film study. So if you have yet to check that one out, I encourage you to do so. Where's my other phone? Oh, there it is. Let's get some other scores up here. Weather going to be a factor in most of the games today. It is absolutely frigid across a good chunk of the country and in a lot of places that aren't really used to cold weather, such as Charlotte. So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of factor the weather plays in today's games. All right, we are back in Kansas City. Just going to let this ad run real quick.
Last week in Houston, it was a closer game the Chiefs fans wanted, but Patrick Mahomes, 87.8% completion percentage.
Chiefs take over for their second possession.
Well, the first down. And the handoff up the middle, trying to find a little running room is Pacheco. Hit hard by
the middle to Pacheco.
At the 43.
And there's that 11 personnel, 1 back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers, and that RPO game that they love. They had 3 different pass routes available
gets
to
4.
Patrick Mahomes. If he didn't like that run look, fortunately he got a light box, meaning between the tackles there weren't enough defenders. He elected
Mahomes
to
started off on through the air, just 1 for 3 for 8 yards. Second down and 4 now. They hand it off to Pacheco. Pacheco cuts back inside, and he's got the first down. Good running there by the rookie from Rutgers.
Well, that's going to be a big deal for this Seattle team. And Watch this, they're just going to take this around the right side, and then it was that secondary cut from Pacheco. Right there, he felt the window, slammed on the brakes. And got back
6
up
people in the house. Thank you so much, guys.
Here's some big
First and 10
personnel,
now for Kansas City from their own 49-yard line. 3 tight ends set for KC. They hand it off again to Pacheco. They've been working him on this drive, and this time he picks up 5, getting into Seattle territory.
Remember T. Tabor, he was a former first-round pick, cornerback, converted to safety. He's in place of the injured Ryan Neal, number 26, who they are missing badly because he was, I mean, he's really come on as that box safety, the guy who comes up and helps play this run game. Seattle's
Second down and 5 from the 46.
6 games in a row, giving up over 120, Kev. That's no bueno.
Empty backfield for Mahomes, and that's a false start.
There's a flag down.
And that'll back him up to 2nd and 10.
Seattle looked like Bruce Irvin may have been in the neutral zone.
Oh, nope, that's on Seattle.
Neutral
Bruce
zone
Irvin
infraction.
jumped.
Defense, number 51. 5-yard
Longtime
penalty,
veteran
first
Bruce
down.
Irvin. His 3rd stint with the Seattle
cannot make mistakes
Seahawks.
like that, Mark, against this Kansas City offense. They don't need the help.
Well, here comes Bruce Irvin on the edge, right there. Look at Orlando Brown made sure to point him out, just in case you didn't see him.
Hard to miss the 11th-year pro.
Absolutely.
41-yard line of Seattle and a first down for Kansas City.
Here comes McKinnon in the backfield, resurrecting his career.
First down and 10.
Remember him in Minnesota for the Vikings.
Take it. Mahomes retreats, swings it out, wheel route to McKinnon. And McKinnon out of bounds inside the 25.
And right on cue, a quick little fake to McKinnon, and then letting him leak out of the backfield. Mahomes rolls to his right, looks the defense to his right, and sneaks out McKinnon. Now Seattle stayed on top of it, so it wasn't a crushing blow. But just a reminder for those guys to stay
First
in
and
position,
10 from the Seattle
'cause that guy can
25.
hurt you.
Empty backfield.
McKinnon in motion.
McKinnon goes in motion.
Takes the give.
Fake it to him. Mahomes puts it behind his back. Good fake there, and then finds Kelsey over the
Job
middle.
by Seattle's
And
Cody
Travis
Barton
will
to be
pick
right
up
on
4
top
yards,
of Kelsey,
second down and
limits into a
6.
4-yard
But
gain.
that was a really sick fake from Mahomes.
If you watch
Put the
this,
ball right behind
check
his
this
hip,
out. From the
essentially.
end zone. Watch.
This is
Sky Moore
sick.
is going to get rolling after this thing goes.
We got
after he
Sky
does a
Moore in a
quick
little
fake, does the
motion.
Houdini act, puts
Fake it to
behind his
him, but
back.
that's just
He
a
throws to
great
Kelsey, but
acting
there's
job
no
there by
one out on the
Mahomes.
edge
That's
for
sick.
Sky Moore. If he would have caught that, he might have scored. The defense would have been
Second down and
saying,
6
"Sky-yi-yi."
from the 21.
Let's try to let that one stand. 2nd and 6. The swing.
Mahomes, they swing it out. This time it's Sky Moore making the catch, and Moore slithers forward, and he's going to be about a yard short. That'll bring him a 3rd down and 1 from the
Mahal Hogan used to say to
16.
young Sanchez, "Sky-yi-yi, mijo."
Sky yay mijo.
3rd down at a yard
That's
for Kansas
funny.
City. 8:15 to go in this first quarter.
Well, once again, I think Seattle, we can't hammer this point
There's
home enough.
Andy Reid.
They've got to tackle. And when you have that extra couple days, Coach
3rd down and
Carroll really
1.
went back to the
Mahomes under
fundamentals
center.
of these tackles and driving your feet.
Fullback
after
Michael
contact,
Burton
not
goes
just
in motion to the
contact
right
and falling down
side.
to the ground, but finishing.
And
For Pacheco, and he's got the
it's
first
Checo,
down.
and he will have the first down, grinding forward,
Isaiah
gain of 3.
Pacheco, we were talking with Patrick Mahomes about him. He said, look, the biggest thing for him was he didn't have to run through everybody at Rutgers. He could run by them or run around them. He said, but he had to learn to be patient. Once he's
Right.
learned that, that's where we've seen him explode onto the scene in the second half of this year.
Much
And
better
some of those gap
second
trap
offensive
runs, those
possession
man
for the
scheme
Kansas City
runs, you know,
Chiefs.
pin and pulls. I mean, you got to go.
They went
be your own
3 and
blocker
out on their
knock somebody
first.
out. With the Chiefs, they're running so much zone, inside,
Mahomes
outside
from the
zone.
gun.
It's a patience game.
2 receivers
And
set
waiting,
to the right
riding
side.
away,
Now
and then
Kelsey
cutback.
goes in motion over there as well.
13 on first down.
Fake it.
steps
Mahomes
away from pressure.
rolling out, stepping away. Mahomes is going to run, and Mahomes out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Cody Barton chasing him down.
Cody
Gets
Barton
positive
chases him out
yardage.
of bounds there.
Kansas City's the best in the NFL in the red zone. 39 touchdowns in 59 trips this year.
Well, that's where they're deadly. You know, they get in the red zone.
Clock ticking inside.
Mentioned their
7
six.
minutes left in the
They're
first
amazing
quarter.
on 3rd down, right? Hitting it at almost 50% on 3rd down. The issue's been the turnovers, and they're
From the 8-yard line. Second down and 5.
Too many turnovers, but they managed to overcome them.
Smith-Schuster in motion. They pop it to him. He juggles it and catches it. Oh, that's Tony, and Tony turns it in, and Kadarius Toney will take it in. I forget that Juju's number 9 in Kansas City. 19 was his old Steelers number, but that's Kadarius Toney coming over in the offseason or in the midseason trade from the New York Giants. And he scores there on the little tap pass. Great job concentrating. It was a juggled catch. Here's Harrison Butker. The extra point.
Harrison Butker. It's been topic of much conversation over the course of the week in Kansas City.
And Butker's kick is good.
To make it a 7-0 lead for the Chiefs.
7-0 lead for the Kansas City Chiefs. What a play by Kadarius Toney. Former first-round pick out of Florida. And a good start for the Kansas City Chiefs. Some other scores. Got the Ravens up on the Falcons 3-0. We've got the Panthers and Lions tied up in 7 points. Saints Browns scoreless. Bengals up on the Patriots 6-0. Giants Vikings still scoreless. And the Bears up on the Bills 7-0 in the battle of Justin Fields versus Josh Allen. Battle of a couple of dynamic quarterbacks there, and Justin Fields has made this Bears team competitive, especially over these last few weeks. So it's really going to be interesting to see if they can hold on against the Bills. Bills got a win on a walk-off field goal against the Miami Dolphins a week ago. A frigid game in Buffalo, and now they got to go play in an even colder game in Chicago. I'm also, again, guys, really excited for this afternoon's game. Eagles versus Cowboys in a game where the Eagles, I believe, can clinch the NFC East with a victory. Gardner Minshew will be getting the start for the Eagles in place of an injured Jalen Hurts. Hurts hurt his shoulder last week against the Chicago Bears, so I really believe that Gardner Minshew is going to be able to play well, and I think he's going to lead the Eagles to a victory. He played really well in Jacksonville during his time down there, especially in 2019, man. He was on a tear in that 2019 season, so I'm really excited to see what Gardner Minshew can do with a more talented team around him.
Fast, reliable, secure.
Alrighty, we are back in Kansas City.
You still have a chance to make your holidays even merrier by winning $100,000 of Terry's money on Fox Super 6. Just download the free Super 6 app on your phone now and enter your 6 predictions in the NFL Sunday Challenge for a chance to win
Got
big.
4 people in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Be sure to vote in our poll by visiting the pinned comment above. Looks like we got 2 votes for the Kansas City Chiefs so far. KC scoring on a little pop-up pass there to Kadarius Toney. Now here's Butker to kick it off. Igwebuike will bring it out. Former Detroit Lion. Igwebuike with a nice return. Godwin Igwebuike across the 40, trying to outrace Butker. And Igwebuike with a return across midfield. What a play by the ex-Lion. And that gives Seattle great field position for their second offensive possession. You can see Pete Carroll fired up on the sideline there. Let's watch this little pop-up pass to Kadarius Toney for the touchdown again. Great blocking up in front. Good job hauling it in there by Toney. That's great blocking ahead, and look at that block there by Trey Smith to get Toney in, man. That's great blocking there by Trey Smith, the right guard. All right, 1st and 10 for Seattle.
Trey Smith, the young kid, second-year player.
We got Dominator in. You are absolutely welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. DK Metcalf goes in motion. Handoff. Kenneth Walker, and he gets 4 yards.
4-yard line of Kansas City before Willie Gay can make the stop.
And we're going to see more and more of that.
Willie Gay making the tackle there for Kansas City, quickly establishing himself as one of the best linebackers in the league that I feel like almost nobody talks about. Willie Gay is an absolute game-changing linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. He gave Walker 3 on that last carry, second down and 7. Gino under center, DK Metcalf split out at the top of the screen to the left side. Colby Parkinson motion to the backfield. They hand it off to Walker again. He runs into his own man, and Walker is going nowhere. L'Jarius Sneed there to force him back. That'll bring up a 3rd down and long now for Seattle. 5.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter.
Another 3rd and long for Seattle. Got to be smart once again, but at the same time, something where they can catch and run.
3rd down and 10.
The problem for them last Thursday night against San Francisco. Their average down and distance on 3rd was 3rd.
Crowd in full throat.
And it makes life tough.
From the KC 48.
Chiefs, you know, those guys hit 3rd and long at a
And play clock hit 0. Did Seattle get a timeout in time? Looks like they did.
After this message from State Farm.
Yep, they sure did. We got a 30-second timeout. It's the Andy Reid mustache commercial. Gotta love that one, man. Little story from that. If you haven't seen Jason and Travis Kelce's podcast, New Heights, where Mahomes appeared, Andy Reid was apparently grumpy on set on that commercial until Patrick showed up, and then he started cracking jokes and having a grand old time. Fun Andy Reid story there, man. Now we got 3 votes in our poll. All 3 of you guys are on the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game. There's Andy right there.
Mustaches on players' faces, drawing up plays on offense and
drawing
defense.
up plays right there, rather than drawing mustaches on players' faces. 3rd down and 10 now from his 48. Trips right.
From the 48 of Kansas City.
Goodwin goes in motion.
Position, Kev. They can't get a field goal necessarily if they just get a 1st down, but
play clock ticking inside 7. Casey showing blitz. Here they come. Gino rolling. Gino has to heave it. It's caught along the sideline, but it's going to be short of the 1st down. DK Metcalf makes the catch there, but that's going to be short, and Seattle is going to once again have to punt it away. Good job by Gino there, getting out of the pressure and finding Metcalf downfield, but not long enough to move the chains. Oh, looks like Pete Carroll is going to go for it. He's keeping his offense out there on 4th down and 3. That's what you have to do if you're going to steal a game against the Kansas City Chiefs. You got to steal possession first. Trips left for Seattle. Colby Parkinson isolated to the bottom of the screen.
A big body go one-on-one with the catch.
Snap it with 1 on the clock. And it's batted at the line. George Karlaftis, the rookie edge rusher out of Purdue. That was J.J. Watt-like right there. A big gamble by Pete Carroll, and it does not pay off. Hell of a play there by Karlaftis. The NFL's Greek freak. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the All I want for Christmas is a new microphone, guys. This thing sucks. Stay. Stay, you bastard. Sorry guys, just having some technical difficulties with this piece of crap microphone. Got it? Okay, I unplugged and replugged. I think that worked. Sorry about that, guys. So, what a defensive stand there by the Kansas City Chiefs. George Karlaftis, man. That was a hell of a play. Let's go back, check on some scores from other games. Looks like the Bills are catching up to the Chicago Bears. They are now down just 6-7. Bengals up on the Patriots 12-0. Lions, Panthers still tied. Ravens still up on the Falcons 3-0. All right, we are back in Kansas City.
From Purdue, they took him in the first round.
There's
for a
George
reason. He had a terrific
Karlaftis.
career as a Boilermaker. Comes up with a big spike on fourth down.
Now
against the
Kansas
Chiefs.
City will take over following the batted ball at their own 41-yard line. Up 7-0. Handoff. Pacheco to the right side. And Isaiah Pacheco lowering his shoulder, and he gains 7. What a run there by Pacheco.
Women in uniform serving around the world, watching today's broadcast in 175 countries and aboard ships at sea on AFN, the American Forces Network. Thanks for all you do. We hope you're enjoying the telecast. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Absolutely. To all of you. Thanks for keeping us safe and giving us the chance to celebrate back home.
Thank you for your service and Merry Christmas.
From the 49-yard line.
Michael Burton, fullback.
Second down in a short 3. Mahomes, empty backfield. Has time, surveys, dumps it underneath, and he's hit as he throws. Incomplete, looking for Darius Toney. Darrell Taylor.
Near the 38-yard
The
line.
pressure, and that might be a defensive hold. Flag down in the secondary. That's usually what that indicates.
Holding. Defense. Number 56.
Yep.
Automatic first down.
From Jordan Brooks.
Called for the hold, and the Chiefs get the first down.
There's Brooks. Let's see. Just impeded the progress, and then it was that second effort right there. Holding on to him just a little too long.
First down and 10.
Mahomes off play action.
Mahomes, play action. Launching it deep. He's got him.
And it is incomplete. Justin Watson had a step on Tariq Woolen. Woolen able to catch up and contest late.
Well, that's the
There.
closing
Had a
speed.
step on
Watch this,
Tariq
he's got
Woolen,
him
but
beat.
great play by
Watch
Woolen to
Woolen.
close
He
it
was
in
expecting
and
the safety to go get him, and then
prevent the
he turns
completion.
on the
That was a
afterburner
hell of a
first and
play
cuts
by
it
the
almost
rookie Tariq
steals
Woolen
that
out of
football.
UTSA.
Holy moly, that's why he's in the Pro Bowl.
Well, we saw that speed at
Absolutely.
the combine. He clocked a 4.26 at the combine. The former wide receiver
Showing
at
some
UTSA.
signs of Richard
And
Sherman
Pat
there.
potentially- Pat
In
Mahomes
his
could
rookie
potentially
season, already
climb
a
that
Pro
thing off and
Bowler.
throw it to the S.
Second down
The
and
Chiefs
10.
will go in the end zone and let him run
Hand it
away
off.
Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones
With the
grinds
carry.
forward. Sparingly
And for the
used
first
running
time
back.
today,
Came
we
over
go
as
to
a
Los
free agent
Angeles. Carissa
from
Thompson has a
Tampa
game
Bay
plan.
Buccaneers.
Thanks so much, Kevin.
That'll bring
This
up a
game
third
with
down.
big playoff implications. Jared Goff finds Shane Zylstra for this 3-yard score. We are all tied at 7. Kevin?
Lions-Panthers game, a big game for NFC playoffs.
So
The Lions can continue their
evening
hot
things
streak.
up. Lot to play for
They
the
start to
suddenly
even things up,
resurgent
yep.
Detroit Lions. Third down and 6.
Now third down and
For the
6.
Kansas City Chiefs up 7.
MVS goes in motion. Mahomes drifting, swings it out. That is Valdez Scantling. I don't know if he got both feet down.
Officials say
I don't
no,
think he
incomplete.
did. Nope, that's
Made the
incomplete.
catch. That second foot didn't
Made
look
the
like it got
catch, but
down.
didn't get both feet in bounds, and that brings up fourth down for
Watch
Kansas
these
City.
speed here.
1.
I don't think he was in. Again, Fox just screwed up the angle. Let's see. 1. Nope.
Didn't ever get that.
Definitely
Where's
not.
the right? Yeah, right foot, no left.
Here's Townsend. Trying to pin Seattle back deep.
DJ Dallas, the deep man, as Tommy
DJ
Townsend
Dallas
tried to
back
pin
for
defense
Seattle.
more. Oh, short kick.
Short boot.
Seattle's going to get a break here instead of being
And that'll
deep in their
pop
own
out
end.
of bounds
Pro Bowl punter Tommy Townsend
at
out
the
of bounds at the
15-yard
20-yard
line.
line.
Or
Seattle
20-yard
from their
line.
own
Not
20
a
when we come
great
back.
place punt there by Tommy Townsend.
Take a picture.
Pete Carroll loves it.
This holiday and get gifts for the whole.
All right. Seattle definitely got a break there. Win probability currently at 89. Bengals missed the 2 points. That sucks. All right, win probability currently at 89.4% in favor of the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, 5 for 9 for 41 yards and a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 5 carries for 28 yards. Jerick McKinnon, 1 reception for 16 yards. Meanwhile, for Seattle, Geno is 3 for 4 for 16 yards. Kenneth Walker, 4 carries for 5 yards, so not a great start for him. DK Metcalf, 3 receptions for 16 yards to start off. 78 total yards of offense for the Chiefs, just 21 for Seattle. 7 minutes and 34 seconds of time of possession for Kansas City. 5 minutes time of possession for Seattle. 6 Kansas City first downs, and Seattle has yet to net a first down in this game. Okay, yep. Microphone seems to be working now, knock on wood. Again, guys, just a reminder, we will be streaming the 2 other games here on Sparkin Sports NFL. We will be streaming the main afternoon game that most people will get, which is the Eagles and the Cowboys from Dallas. And then we will be streaming the Steelers and the Raiders from Pittsburgh tonight. That game's an NFL Network exclusive, so if you don't have NFL Network, be sure to tune in right here on Sparkin Sports NFL. We got you covered. So now Seattle will take over at their own 20-yard line following the bad punt from Tommy Townsend. Geno under center. Quick drop back, swings it out. Quan Treadwell will make the catch. Former first-round pick. And, oh, Geno a little slow to get up. They help him up there. Got a pretty hard hit there. Let's see the hit on Geno. Oh, Frank Clark hit him on the knee. Clark, the former Seahawk.
I think that was part of it. Exactly right. I think Gabe Jackson
Geno looks okay. Second down and 8.
You know, right into his right leg there.
Split backfield for Seattle.
Clark on his own, I think they would have drawn the foul.
Man in motion. Geno rolling, looking, and that is overthrown. Looking for Marquise Goodwin, the former 49er, and that'll bring up a third down and 8.
A missed kick, a missed throw, and I want to remind everyone, although the sun makes it look kind of deceiving, that football's feeling like a hard rock right now.
Yes, it is.
We talked to Geno about it, who said the key today, light grip on that frozen football. Don't grip it too tight. He said, you don't know what's going to happen with this wind. We are having some wind gusts. He said, the key, throw it with confidence, safe passes, but don't be gun-shy. Let weather make sure it doesn't affect your reads or the way he's playing.
Yep. Third down and 8. Trips right for Seattle. 15 degrees in Kansas City, feels like 2. Geno drops back, being chased by Chris Jones, tries to roll out. Now Dunlop gets chased all the way in the end zone. That was dangerous by Geno, and now he just throws it away. Ooh, man, that was dangerous, man. Had to heave that one to get it past the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Sure did.
That was dangerous, dangerous territory for Geno. Carlos Dunlap was chasing him and nearly had him in the end zone for the safety. Geno just able to get it past the line of scrimmage, and now Seattle will have to punt it away again. Still, Seattle has yet to make a first down in this game.
Got to get something going. I was
Here's
surprised
Dixon.
They didn't try and pressure him. They're getting pressure with 4 up front right now, Kevin. No need to add the 5th or 6th rusher. Ooh, and just like Laura said, that punt.
Another short punt, man. You can tell that the weather's affecting the punts. That'll take a nice little Seattle roll, and Kansas City will start off once again 7-0. KC takes over from their own 30 on the other side of this commercial. So that's 2 bad punts in a row, one from each punter. You can tell, man, anytime it's below 10 degrees, that ball is just hard as a rock, and it's hard to punt it. Affects the spin when it comes off the punter's foot and just totally mucks up the operation. Pat McAfee was talking about it the other day on his show. The kicking game is totally affected in these kind of conditions. Vikings now take a 7-0 lead over the New York Giants. Other than that, looks like no change in scoring. Looks like we got 5 votes in our poll now. All 5 of you guys are on the Kansas City Chiefs to win this one. Again, man, last few weeks, Seattle's offense has really struggled to get things going. Their run game has been virtually non-existent. Kenneth Walker had a really strong start to the year. Then he suffered an injury, and now he's been kind of hot and cold ever since. Running game also took a hit for Seattle when they lost Rashad Penny for the year. That was a key factor in them winning 4 games in a row in the early part of the season. Now they're starting to sputter, in danger of falling below 500. Seattle loses this game, man. It's probably the end of their playoff ambitions. Last week's loss to San Francisco is also pretty critical for them. But overall, as a franchise, they're still in good position. They got 2 first-round picks in next year's draft and 2 second-round picks, both their own and the Denver Broncos. And sucks as a Broncos fan, but that Denver pick's probably going to end up being a top 2-3 pick, which fucking blows. But put Seattle in a really good position to set up for the future. If CJ Stroud is in striking distance, you got to imagine they may go in that direction, or they could choose to build up their defense and go with the rookie edge rusher Will Anderson. So, I don't know. All right, we're back in KC. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. It's been a long
things you can wear to a game in Kansas City, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I should have worn.
Laura didn't have it on her list.
Take that, Laura.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30, handoff to Pacheco, and he will slither forward for gain of a few. Miles Adams making the tackle there for
Top
KC.
seed in the AFC is down to these 3 teams: Buffalo, Kansas City, and the Bengals. Chiefs and Bills with the same record, but Bills have head-to-head. And don't rule out the defending AFC champs, who have surged back into contention. Although their schedule is a difficult one.
They've got a brutal schedule, but
the Chiefs certainly have the easiest road.
Currently sitting at 10-4. They've got a chance, man, to slither their way to the number 1 seed, but they still got to get their way past Buffalo and KC.
It's Pacheco again. And Pacheco down at the 56.
Pacheco now. Gained 3 on the last carry. Maybe gained 2 on this carry. Chiefs will have to run one more play before the end of the quarter.
They're getting to these 3rd and shorts where they haven't been as effective as 3rd and long, which is really unorthodox for an offense.
Right, this is one of the best 3rd down teams in the league, but you're right, they're better on 3rd and long than they are on 3rd and short.
And that's completely upside down. But with this personnel on the field, be ready for them to have multiple options in the pass game.
When he goes in motion,
Mahomes
dropping back underneath, it's bobbled and incomplete, nearly intercepted. That was a drop there by Justin Watson.
And the Chiefs will have to punt it away.
Just a crucial drop on a little return route. They run so many drive routes and shallow crosses that cross the ball. And this is just, you know, he shows the shallow cross running across the ball.
This has been a pretty rough offensive game for both teams. Here's Townsend.
Little escape type route. Just a crucial drop, and once again, you know, maybe these elements, that cold football. Ooh, you can hear it off the punter's foot.
Yeah,
man.
seriously.
Like when you
The ball's
slap
just a
the
frozen
water, belly
rock.
flop or something, that's what
Takes
it
a
sounds
bounce,
like. Holy
fielded
cow.
by Dallas, out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And that'll bring up the end of the first quarter. Kansas City up by 7. Not much scoring across the whole league so far. You can definitely see where the cold weather's playing a factor in a lot of these games. definitely is playing a factor in this one. The kicking game's been affected. Passing game's been affected. It's definitely playing a factor. Yeah, most points anyone has in the league or in the NFL right now in the early window games, and everyone's through at least most of the first quarter. Or yeah, no, everyone's through the first quarter now. And thus far, the most points are the Bengals with 12. So you can definitely tell the weather's playing a factor. The Bears still hold a narrow lead, 7-6 over the Bills. Chicago can hold on, man. That would be a big win for them. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and throw Red Zone on my phone just so I can kind of keep an eye on the other games. Then you always got to check Twitter too. Make sure there's no crazy injuries or anything like that. It's weird having NFL Sunday on a Saturday. And then we're going to actually have NFL Sunday proper tomorrow. So I dig it, though. The more football, the better. Oh, boy. Sam Darnold and the Panthers just took the lead. Detroit, they've won 6 out of their last 7. And this one, if they lose it, it's probably the end of their slim playoff hopes. Sam Darnold, a little read option there, and takes it in. This Panthers team has had new life ever since Sam Darnold took over at QB. And then the Patriots, they're starting to crumble. Cincinnati in scoring position once again. Looks like they're going to have to settle for 3, but...
Opening quarter, 85 total.
All right, we're back in Kansas City. There's Matt Nagy and Eric Bieniemy talking things over with Mahomes.
Seahawks will start their own 16 this time.
Seattle will take over, pinned deep once again at their own 16.
Stick to that run, timely completions.
Gino under center, hands it off to Walker. Runs into a wall initially, then bounces to the outside, and Walker takes a hit at the 19 after he gains about 4, make it 3. Oh, looks like we got some extracurricular activity. DK Metcalf, known to get into some tiffs.
Look at the initial surge by
Last season, he was ejected in a game against the Packers for getting into a tiff. Let's see what happened here. It was a good cut by Kenneth Walker. Good tackle as well, but let's see if they show what happened with Metcalf. They're not going to.
Extra big blocker in there, Stone.
Jumbo package here for Seattle. Big tackle, Stone Forsythe is in. 2 tight ends as well. They hand it off to the left side. Walker, not much. Blown up in the backfield by the rookie linebacker from Wisconsin, Leo Chenal.
No sleeves for the Badger. Unfazed by this weather.
Nope. Completely unfazed, man.
But watch him knife inside. Right there. Boom.
What a play by Chenal.
Even with the extra blocker over there.
We got 2 big tight ends, an extra blocker who weighs 300 plus, and we can't get this kid blocked off the edge.
That brings him a 3rd down and 6 now from the 20-yard line.
Into the backfield before
Treadwell goes in motion to the left side. Gino runs up to the line and makes a check. Press coverage at the top of the screen, and Kansas City's offsides. Frank Clark got an early start on that one. Had a free rush right at Gino, so they blow it dead. But that is definitely on Clark.
Well, the teams that have had success against Gino have pressured him. The Chiefs electing not to early in that first quarter now.
False start.
Oh. Wow, that looked like that was on Clark, but they're going to instead say it was the center, Austin Blythe. Spent last season with the Chiefs.
Center?
What?
What?
That's the silent snap count. What the hell? That's the silent snap count. The center bobbles his head. That's how they snap the ball in loud environments. That's silent snap count. That's a bullshit call there from the officials. Now Treadwell goes in motion. Play clock was tipping down, so Pete Carroll's going to have to burn his second timeout with 13:01 left in the second quarter. Now Seattle has just one timeout left in this first half.
This last penalty. Look at
that was a terrible call. Austin Blythe has the right to be mad. He didn't flinch. That's the silent snap count.
No, he's calling out defenders.
Oh, come on. That's baloney.
And he's going to look. Boom.
What the fuck?
I guess the head bob is considered enough.
The head bob is what they do on literally every single play there in the shotgun, though. That's a silent snap count. That was a terrible call. Now brings up 3rd down and 11 from the 15. Exactly. That is standard operating procedure, just like what Mark Sanchez said. Pressure for Gino, and he's swallowed up. Karlaftis and Chris Jones all the way back at the 5, and now Seattle will have to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Oh my God, though, that was still a terrible, terrible penalty on Blythe.
Watch him get all the way around the edge. And right around Lucas right
so,
there.
yeah, I guess the silent snap count is now a penalty. That's great.
Use the speed all the way around.
But that was a great play there by George Karlaftis. Uh-oh. Gino, he's down on a knee after that play.
Drew Lock is the backup.
Drew Lock, Kansas City native, former Broncos quarterback. He's the backup quarterback, and he may see some action here against his hometown team. Uh-oh. Hopefully Gino's okay, man. He's been a key factor in Seattle's success. He took a hit to the knee earlier in this game. Let's see what happened here. I think he landed on the football there. He might just be winded. Hopefully Gino's okay, man. That would be a huge injury for the Seahawks. Pete Carroll looks on. Gino's up.
To the Seattle sideline now.
He's walking off to the Seattle sideline. That's good to see.
Good to see. If they're going to have any chance to win this game, they need
Hope
Gino
he's all right, man.
full efficiency.
Absolutely, they do.
Not limping too bad.
I think he just landed on the football and might have got the wind knocked out of him. Regardless, there's Drew getting loose just in case, but regardless, Seattle's going to have to punt it away. Michael Dixon standing in the back of his own end zone.
Good punt by
Good
Dixon.
punt by Dixon, especially in these conditions. Kadarius Toney slithers forward across the 47 as the beach balls fly there in Arrowhead Stadium.
Kansas City Chiefs on offense.
We are going to commercial. KC up 7-0, and they just now get the ball back. Vikings now up 10-0 over the Giants. Vikings breaking out those all-white uniforms at home. Those are pretty sick. Cincinnati now up 15-0 over the Patriots. This has got the potential to get ugly. It's still 13 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Let's check on some of the other scores here. Ravens now up 6-0 on the Falcons. Again, man, the Panthers currently leading the Lions. I know my man Derek over at Gridiron Blitz and Detroit Lions Syndicate isn't happy about that one. Looks like we now got 6 votes in our poll. All 6 of you guys are on the Kansas City Chiefs to win this one. Again, be sure to smash the like button on the stream, guys. I'd really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support for the channel and helps tell YouTube to push us out and helps us get seen by more and more people. Cleveland Browns, they're now up 7-0 on the New Orleans Saints. Deshaun Watson, back from his suspension, now in his 4th game back. 2nd game at home, and it's absolutely frigid, blustery conditions in Cleveland. 1 point yesterday, it felt like 30 below zero. Now it's still pretty damn cold. I don't think it's that cold, though. I'm really digging these all-white uniforms from the Minnesota Vikings, man. Those are clean. Oh, yeah, man. Cleveland, that is some ugly weather there. All right, back in Kansas City. Mahomes setting up a screen. McKinnon, Jerick McKinnon, good job breaking tackles. And Jerick McKinnon will turn a busted play into a gain of 6.
Brooks couldn't bring him down.
And that's another missed tackle for this defense, and that's really been one of the issues for them. And what we talked about, Coach Carroll reminded him, you can't just wrap up. You got to
Second down and 4.
And you got to roll them down to the turf. You got to keep your feet driving. You can't just grab at these guys. Had him in the backfield.
Travis Kelce goes in motion.
1,200 yards after contact. We saw that graphic allowed by Seattle this year. Second and 4. Mahomes.
Second and 4. Mahomes swings it to the outside. Kelce makes the catch. And that will move the chains to the Seattle 41. Good gain there by Travis. Gain of 6.
And just a quick little, he's got an option. He can go different ways. He elects to go outside because he's got inside leverage right there.
Yeah, man. Cold weather playing a factor in pretty much all of these games today.
Travis Kelce knows exactly what to do, and you saw
First and 10 from the 41.
So he didn't run right into the corner.
5 wides for KC. Mahomes in trouble, rolling out to the right, and just throws that one into the feet of Kelce. Incomplete.
Today, Mark. That's the second time we've called his name getting into the backfield.
Well, he's been all over it. You're exactly right. Big number 77. And they're going to need more of that. They were awfully sticky in coverage on that last play out of empty. And they're sticky like the gum wall in Pike's Place in Seattle, man. That's what I'm talking about. They got to keep it up. They got to hold these guys
Second down and 10.
field goal range.
Motion from Smith-Schuster. The handoff.
Smith-Schuster in motion. They hand it off. Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon will slither forward into some traffic and gains 4. That'll bring up a 3rd down and medium for the Chiefs.
It has been a constant broken tackle situation for Seattle, Mark. At least 5 missed tackles already today.
You're absolutely right. And I mean, no matter how
Again, guys, be sure to leave a like on this stream. Would really appreciate it. Helps tell YouTube to push us out and gets us seen by even more people. Now, 3rd down and 5 from the 44. Or making the 36, excuse me. Kelce goes in motion.
3rd down and 5.
Mahomes stepping up, looking for Kelce. He's got him. Travis Kelce, what a throw and catch with a flag down. Kelce down inside the 10. Mahomes seems to indicate penalties on the Seahawks. Let's see.
It's on the defense. They're going to decline that.
It's on the defense. That will be declined. Legal contact. Penalty that's been a point of emphasis this year for the NFL. And that is an automatic 1st down. What a throw, though, from Mahomes to Kelce.
To Travis Kelce for the 1st down.
Oh, man. Watch Travis Kelce. He's just going to break him off something fierce at the top of this route. Shake him like a salt shaker, kid. And
Jeez,
then,
seriously.
Man, he left him in the dust.
Yeah, he did.
Smoked him like a brisket, Kev.
They go quick. Handoff, McKinnon.
Tackle made by Shelby
and
Harris.
tackle right at the line there by Shelby Harris. Former Bronco came over to Seattle in that Russell Wilson trade.
He is just I mean, you can have the conversation, Mark, is he the best to play the position? If he keeps going on this pace, he will be.
It's incredible how he's just
77th consecutive game with 3+ receptions for Travis Kelce. Second most in NFL history, next to Reggie Wayne. Second and goal. Kelce goes in motion to the right side now. Mahomes swings it out. McKinnon makes the move. McKinnon grinds it. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon, little dump-off pass, makes a move on a couple Seattle defenders. Sixth touchdown on the year. A sixth touchdown in December for Jerick McKinnon. What a throw there from Mahomes, and what a move by McKinnon.
And watch this. It's just going to be fast to the flat. Out of the backfield by McKinnon. There he goes, entering your screen. And Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he just feels the defense back up. He feels it.
Yeah, he does.
Mike Jackson, the
here's Butker for the extra point.
And elects to dump it in the flat.
And that's perfect.
Do the rest.
14-0 Kansas
City. 14-0 Kansas City starting to run away with it. Mahomes to McKinnon. Touchdown, KC. Seattle desperately needs to get going on offense if they have any chance in this game, because the red-hot Chiefs train is starting to roll. Currently sitting at 709 subscribers on the channel, guys, so if you want to be subscriber number 710, you better act fast. Hope everyone's got some fun plans for the holidays. Or if you're like me, just looking forward to all the fun football, we've got you covered here on Sparkin Sports NFL. So hopefully you guys can continue to tune in. Later today, we'll be streaming the Eagles and the Cowboys. And then tonight, we'll be streaming the Steelers and the Raiders. So full slate of games here on Christmas Eve. And then tomorrow, we've got a full slate of games on Christmas Day. Here on Sparkin Sports NFL, we'll be starting off with the Dolphins and the Packers. Then we'll be moving over to Denver Broncos Syndicate, and we'll be streaming the Broncos and the Rams. And then we'll be coming back over here on Sparkin Sports NFL to cover the Buccaneers and the Cardinals from Arizona. So many games to look forward to over the next couple of days, man. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. Bears now up on the Bills, 10-6. 4-point lead, man. That would be a big win for Justin Fields and the Bears. No, conversely, that would be a massive loss for Josh Allen and the Bills. All right, we are back.
Triple header. The Packers take on the Dolphins right here on Fox at 1 Eastern. Then the Broncos and Rams play at 4:30 p.m. on CBS and Nickelodeon. The Buccaneers and Cardinals finish it up at 8:20 p.m. on NBC.
Green Bay's got to love that little warm trip down to Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely, man. Green Bay.
South Florida, great time. Even though apparently they had an iguana.
It's going to be a really big change for them after having to play in the cold for however many consecutive games they have. Here's Igwebuike from the 8-yard line, returning the kickoff across the 25 to the 29.
Seattle, no first downs yet today because this KC defense has been balling.
Well, they're all over.
No first downs yet for Seattle on offense. They desperately need to change that if they're going to have any chance at this game. They aggressively went for it on fourth down earlier in the game. Ball got batted by the rookie George Karlaftis, and ever since then, man, it's been really difficult for the Seattle offense.
They got to pass off these games up front by these defensive linemen.
First down and 10. Gino under center. Play action, stepping up, firing underneath. Good to see Gino back in there after being shaken up on that last drive. And he hits the deck again on that one. You can tell Gino's feeling it.
Well, he walked to the bench and he waved off medical help immediately. But here's the other thing. He waved off everybody. DK Metcalf tried to come over. Drew Lock, coaches. He didn't want to talk to anyone. Anyone came up to him. He wanted to be by himself, talking to himself. Mark, you're not the only one who knows how important this game is. You can tell he's feeling it down here.
That's a little bit weird, I'm not going to lie. Shutting out your teammates like that. Squeezes it in there. Good throw there, though. That was DK Metcalf. Great throw from Gino, squeezing it into the little void in the zone coverage.
And it may be short.
Well, they're going to clear it out underneath and let DK run a little slant right behind it. He found the window. And read Willie Gay, the backer, number 50.
Third down and 1.
Shallow inside.
It's actually third down in inches. Let's see if they QB sneak it.
Oh, they're putting everybody in the middle. Be ready for a sneak or a handoff.
And it is the
handoff. Instead, Walker, second effort. That'll net him the first down.
Seattle, first down. While they move the chains,
finally, Seattle's got a first down on offense.
Thank you so much, Kevin. So Seattle's not going to want to see this. Daniel Jones finds Isaiah Hodgins for this 7-yard score.
Ooh, good job by Jones extending the play.
And also, Kev, very impressive that you know any information on iguanas.
Now,
well, you know, I
close the lead.
So
still down to the Vikings, 10-7. 9 first downs for Kansas City, just 1 for Seattle. 138 total yards for KC, 29 for Seattle. Gino on first down swings it incomplete. He wanted Noah Fant on that one.
And it's 2nd and 10.
Well, the ball was behind him. I think
you can tell, man. Gino is not feeling right.
Out of that route. I think he has the option to sit over the ball, to run through coverage, which he was trying to do, or if he gets walled off like that, to hit the emergency brake and peel back out of it.
7 minutes left to play in the first half. Second out and 10 now from their own 39-yard line. Gino in the gun. Hand it off to Walker. Bounces off his own man. He's going nowhere. Frank Clark, the ex-Seahawk.
Just very little push in the backfield.
How about Frank Clark, though, against his old team? We were talking with Andy Reid.
What did he say?
He just, you know, I just tell him to make sure you come out of the right tunnel. He goes, well, by the way, you can't get more ready or hyped for a game than Frank is on any game. It doesn't really matter who they're playing.
We see him taunting the bench over there. Look at him pushing.
Bounce off
Dave
one
Jackson
tackle.
right back in the backfield.
Now third down and 11.
Things before they get started. It's just going to be a 4-man rush again.
Smith dropping back, sets a little screen here. DJ Dallas with blocking in front, tries to turn upfield and he can't. Tackled well short, looked the line to gain there. Nick Bolton, linebacker out of the University of Missouri there for the tackle. And here comes the Seattle punt team once again.
Versus man-to-man. When Nick Bolton's playing the back, you got to get one of those offensive linemen to cut him off and get him
Michael Dixon.
To let the back free, right? If that's his guy and you can screen him, think of basketball like a pick and roll. That's exactly the way it's set up here. But too much pressure and too much pursuit for this Chiefs defense.
Fourth punt of the day for Dixon.
Fourth of the day for him. It's another short one. That'll bounce and just absolutely dies. Oh, it gets tipped. Oh, ends up in Kansas City. Let's see.
Kansas City will cover
oh, no,
it
Chief
up.
touched it first. Okay. If someone from Seattle had touched that, that would have been a live ball.
Old school Chiefs enjoying this new school Chiefs
These
team.
two teams, former AFC West rivals. Now they rarely meet as Seattle now in the NFC, but always fun when these two can get together. Last time these two got together was up in Seattle in 2018. Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes went on an absolute shootout for the ages. Wilson ended up coming away victorious in that one, but still, I believe both quarterbacks with over 3 touchdown passes. That one was one of the more classic shootouts. Looks like we got 8 votes in our poll now. All 8 of you guys are on the Kansas City Chiefs, and thus far it's just been an absolute domination from KC. Hopefully we got a more fun game in the afternoon window with the Eagles and the Cowboys from Dallas. Gardner Minshew will be making the start in place of an injured Jalen Hurts. I believe Gardner's going to do a really good job today. I think he's going to put the Eagles in position to, I believe they can clinch the NFC East in this game. So, Gardner Minshew, man, excited to see what he brings to the table. Minshew Mania. He's played well in his previous stops in Jacksonville, so I'm really, really excited to see what Minshew can do in this game. Again, guys, be sure to smash the like button. I would really, really appreciate it. Helps tell YouTube to push us out and helps this stream get seen by more and more NFL fans. All right, we are back.
I can't see the prompter. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, this is so much fun, Kurt. And I bet everybody thought it was going to be TB.
The best part is you can hear in the background the rest of the crew going, "Oh, what are you doing?" Spraying the snow at him. Kansas City's worst start. There was a penalty, a late flag on the punt against Seattle, so it helped.
First and
Kansas
10
City
now
get
for
out of a
KC
deep
following the
hole.
penalty
On first down, Pacheco
from the 28-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco
and Puna Ford
lowers his shoulder for a gain of about 5.
Against Seattle on the punt, it was on Derek Young.
Derek Young up. He went out of bounds and didn't establish himself back inbounds in a timely manner.
And shoved in the back of Chris Lamons, who incidentally ended up recovering the ball.
Oh, actually a little shove as well.
That was a close one. Seattle could use that.
Second out and 4. Mahomes setting up a screen. This is Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco with a nice move. First down and more. Isaiah Pacheco across midfield. Big play down the sideline. Forced out of bounds by Kobe Bryant. Inside the 30-yard line. Creed Humphrey with a key block on that play to spring Pacheco free.
But it's really the path of Pacheco. Watch him go inside and then out. That's what saves it. Creed Humphrey.
That was a hell of a move there by Pacheco. Good block there by Creed Humphrey on Jonathan Abram, the X-Raider. And that was a big play there from Isaiah Pacheco.
From Oklahoma. Learned a lot from Lincoln Riley, knows all about this spread.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Under center handoff. Not much there for Jet McKinnon. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage before Jordan Brooks met him.
Down to the 33-yard
Gonna give him a gain of a yard maybe. Second down and 9.
14-0 mark, closing moments of this first half. Seattle's defense, this is a perilous situation for the Seahawks. They've got to get a stop here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do. Because this game's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Just slowing down.
Kansas City marches downfield and scores here. I don't know if Seattle's going to be able to come back.
They're throwing it. They're running it. They got the screen game working.
Second down and 9.
One of the best young centers in the league to get out in front of these running backs and make blocks in space.
56 Kansas City rushing yards, just 10 for Seattle. Mahomes over the middle. Kelsey making the catch to about the 29-yard line. That'll bring up a third down for Kansas City. Gain of 4 on that last play.
And I swear, these two, Mahomes and Kelsey, these little option routes.
3 minutes left to play in the first half.
So many reps built up and built up equity together. But they could do this stuff in the pitch black in the dark.
Third down and 5.
He's throwing these things
from the 29.
Anticipating where Kelsey's going to be.
Noah Gray, the tight end, goes in motion to the right, to the left side. Mahomes
with time.
stands in, and he threw that one behind Kadarius Toney, incomplete. Jordan Brooks in coverage, and Kansas City's going to have to settle for a field goal. Mahomes says he missed that one, and he sure did.
You see Jordan Brooks get his hand on
Puts that in front of him. That's probably a big gain there from Kadarius Toney. Instead, they'll have to trot out Butker.
But it looked even worse because Jordan Brooks affected that path of the receiver.
This one's going to be from 47. No gimme in these conditions. Good snap, good hold. Butker's kick is good. And Kansas City extends their lead to 17-0. That was a good hold there from the punter, Tommy Townsend. And Harrison Butker connects. This game, man, Seattle desperately needs to get some points in this 2-minute drive. Otherwise, Kansas City is going to run away with it.
Nothing lead for Kansas City. That'll make Harrison Butker feel a little bit better. Just right down the middle from 47.
Absolutely, especially in those conditions where the ball's just hard as a rock.
Have been able to do nothing on offense. 32 total yards in this first half. Can a 2-minute drill maybe spark Seattle a little bit late?
Something, just a little momentum here. Even if they just get a field goal, I mean, they need something. Just put something on the
Seattle
board.
desperately needs something.
And get in there and regroup. They're going to have to do it anyway, but it'd be nice to do it with a couple points in your back pocket.
The biggest play they've had today came from the guy waiting
2 minutes,
for the
40
kickoff,
seconds left.
Buke, who had a 48-yard return. His return
Butker to
more
kick
than
it
the
off.
total yards of the Seattle offense in this first half. They'll chase this
Buke muffs it right through his hands. He picks it up at the 7. He's got to spin. He's in trouble, and he's going to be blown up at the 7. And terrible starting field position once again for Seattle.
Ups and downs in this year. It's been the story for Seattle. They started 2-3, couldn't stop anybody in those first 5 games, and then they got things going. Applied pressure, the run game going from Kenneth Walker. But entering play today, they've lost 4 of 5. They haven't been able to stop the
Their
ground
run
game.
defense has been absolutely terrible. Excuse me.
Today,
their run defense has been absolutely terrible.
And 3 of those losses, you just mentioned
2 minutes, 33 seconds left. Let's see if Seattle can get something going. Noah Fant goes in a little ghost motion. Now he goes to the left. Gino in trouble. Heaves it. Good catch. DK Metcalf. Metcalf fighting his way to the 18, and finally Seattle's got another first down. See if they can get another playoff here before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. He almost had to jump and throw that ball. He had Gabe Jackson, number 66, his right guard.
5 wides. Nope. Man in the backfield. Gino. And that is incomplete. Trying to hit the slant there to Treadwell, who wants a flag. Will not get it. 2nd out and 10. Seattle will have one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Just got to be a little more physical through the catch. Ooh, almost got tipped.
That was nearly tipped by Chris Jones, but tight coverage there by Joshua Williams. I could see his argument for a flag. Treadwell's argument. 2nd out and 10 now.
Joshua Williams.
DJ Dallas gets the carry, and Dallas not much there. Gets up to the 20-yard line, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and long once again on the other side of the 2-minute warning. It's been all Kansas City in this first half. And as a Broncos fan, I hate it. Gino just 8 for 13 through the air for 42 yards. Kenneth Walker's got nothing going on the ground. 8 carries, 10 yards. DK Metcalf's been really their only form of offense, but even he's only got 5 catches for 36 yards. Mahomes, 11 for 18 for 125 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Isaiah Pacheco, 8 carries for 41 yards. Travis Kelce, 4 receptions for 41 yards. Win probability currently all the way up at 97.1% in favor of Kansas City. 181 total yards for KC in the first half so far, just 45 for Seattle. 15 minutes time of possession for KC, about 13 minutes for Seattle, so pretty even there for the most part. 10 KC first downs in comparison to just 2 for Seattle. That's rough. Again, guys, just a reminder, we will also be streaming the Eagles and Cowboys later this afternoon on Sparkin Sports NFL. And we will also be streaming the Raiders and the Steelers this evening. That game's going to be an NFL Network exclusive, so if you don't have NFL Network or you're not in the Pittsburgh or Las Vegas area, be sure to tune in and we will have you guys covered for that game. All right, we are back. 3rd down and 8 now for Seattle from the 20-yard line. Man in motion, that's Treadwell to the left side. Geno in the shotgun, Kansas City showing blitz. They just bring 4. Geno's in trouble, and he is swung down. Mike Dana cleans it up. Chris Jones had the initial pressure there. Uh-oh, we got a flag. Is that going to be in the secondary?
Dropped at about the 30-yard line in coverage.
It's going to be a killer there if that one's on KC.
They held good.
Looks like it is. Seattle's offense coming back out there.
As he was trying to get free. Just unnecessarily, I mean.
Defensive hold.
Defense number 43.
Yep.
23. 5-yard penalty.
23, that's on Joshua Williams, the corner.
That's the outside receiver. There's the
Going up
matchup.
against
There's
Marquise Goodwin right there, and yep. Just completely hooks him and rides him downfield. That's a pretty easy holding call right there.
Dude, let him go, let him go.
Right?
We don't need it.
First down and 10. 2 receivers set to the right. Delayed handoff here, DJ Dallas, and Dallas will be close to the line to gain. Good run there from DJ. Justin Reed makes the tackle there for KC.
Did an excellent job of forcing.
2nd down and 2 from the 33. Now Seattle's starting to move. Geno looking down the sideline. What a catch into double coverage. DK Metcalf. Snead and Cook were there, but that was a hell of a throw and a hell of a catch. Geno to Metcalf. Geno just lays it up there, and DK goes out and gets it. Clock ticking inside a minute. Geno looking down the sideline again, the other way this time. Got a flag downfield. Treadwell. Joshua Williams, the corner, and this might be his 2nd penalty.
Pass interference. Defense number 23.
Sure is. That's another killer on Williams. Got Dave Trayford in the house. Says, go Chiefs.
Let's see. See him forcing him out of bounds. It's just a little too far downfield.
Yep.
He's all over these guys.
That one hurts if you're Williams. 2nd Kansas City penalty on this drive, both by Joshua Williams.
Saw that press coverage.
1st down and 10 now from the Kansas City 18.
Seattle taking advantage so far of that second chance with the holding penalty.
Gino dropping back, pressure from Jones, end zone, Metcalf, did he get both feet down? No, he did not. He had the catch, but could not get both feet in. Good throw from Geno Smith with Chris Jones right in his face. But DK Metcalf, let's take another look. One, nope. Second foot clearly out of bounds. Would have been a hell of a catch if he could have made it. It was a good throw from Geno Smith. Now it's just going to be a delayed handoff to Walker. Bounces off, trouble, Walker to about the 12. Seattle only has one more timeout. They're going to let the clock continue to run. Inside 40 seconds left in the half. At this point, Seattle may just be playing for the field goal.
That's huge for them to try and double up on points here. They need it.
Yeah, they do, desperately. Third down and 4 now.
Because they burned some early ones.
Smith looking, end zone, flagged out, it's intercepted in the end zone. One Thornhill, but let's check the flag. Flag's down at the 9.
I think that's going to be on the defense.
And Mark Sanchez believes it's going to be on Kansas
So
City.
He made the catch, but he came down on the body of the offensive player and never got down in bounds. So it's an incomplete pass.
Aw,
And
bummer. But it doesn't matter anyway because it's a penalty on KC. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. That's huge. Seattle has 18 seconds left in the half, and they still have one timeout. They had to burn 2 early timeouts in the first quarter, and so now they just have 2. Or now they just have 1 here in this situation. Oh, yep, right there. Hands to the face. Jarius Sneed working on DK Metcalf. Now it's first down and goal from the 7-yard line. Probably have a couple of throws to the end zone here if you're Seattle. Metcalf isolated one-on-one. Smith dumps it underneath. DJ Dallas. Dallas will get out of bounds. Nope, he's inbounds. They're going to say the clock runs, and they have to burn that timeout. 9 seconds left. Geno probably should just thrown it away there. You throw it inbounds, you risk the clock still running. That's what happened there, and they had to burn their final timeout. So this next throw needs to be either in the end zone or incomplete. Won't be able to run out the field goal unit in time. You only have 9 seconds, so you got to be very careful with this play here if you're the Seahawks. You want to at least be able to come away with 3 points in this drive. I agree. Just float one up to Metcalf. It's either going to be him or nobody.
If not, if it's anything on the front end line, this front goal line, it's got to be numbers and lower.
Absolutely. Second down and goal.
Second down and goal.
DK all the way by himself.
Now they motion DK to the inside. That's dangerous. Smith fires end zone. Broken up. No flag. Colby Parkinson, the intended receiver, and now they're going to trot out the field goal unit. I don't think you do.
You have time if it's going to be a play like that. You saw Geno waited to the
It's got to be a quick play if they're going to try in the end zone again. I'd just trot out Jason Myers here.
You can't wait that long. It's one move.
They're going to try one more play. Third down and goal. This has got to be a quick strike into the end zone. Leave at least 1 second left on the clock for Myers. This is dangerous territory here if you're the Seahawks. Just float one up to Metcalf. Geno looking. That's dangerous. He just throws it away. 1 second left. Barely got that one out in time. Geno went through his progressions there. That was dangerous territory, but able to throw it out of bounds with 1 second left. And that will set up Jason Myers for the field goal attempt. Yes, it was. Geno was lucky on that one. So here's Myers, the Pro Bowl kicker for the NFC. 22-yard chip shot.
You just got to cut that ball loose the first time. He really lucked out. Playing with fire.
Myers is up, and that is perfect. And Seattle, as the half expires, finally is on the board. All right, guys, we are headed to we're headed to halftime here from Kansas City. Be sure to keep it right here on Sparkin Sports NFL for second half coverage of this game. I am your host, Gage Madrid. We'll be back. All right, guys. We are back in for second half action of Chiefs versus Seahawks from Kansas City. I am your host, Gage Madrid. That first half was basically dominated by the Kansas City Chiefs up until the last drive for the Seattle Seahawks. They could get just absolutely nothing going on offense. Finally, they were able to head downfield on their last possession of the first half, and they were able to kick a field goal to get 3 points on the board. Sorry, guys. If I'm being totally honest, I just took a bong rip about 90 seconds ago, and it's killing me. There's a reason why this channel is called Sparkin Sports NFL. Push that one right to the limit. I normally give myself a couple minutes to cough. Sorry, guys, but we are back in. Looks like the game is getting ready to roll again. Well, I try to get my breath back after that hellacious bong rip. Hope everyone's doing fantastic, guys. Hope you guys are having a happy holiday weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying the football so far. We are just getting ready to get underway for second half action. As I tried to say earlier before dying from that hit, Seattle finally got on the board towards the end of the half, and now they're looking to double up as Kansas City will kick off to start this second half off. Kevin Kugler, Mark Sanchez on the call. Geno Smith hoping to finally be able to get something going for the Seattle offense once again in the second half. They got 3 points on the board. Here's Harrison Butker to kick off. And second half action is underway from Arrowhead. Over the head of Laquan Treadwell, that will be a touchback. Geno trots out 1st and 10 for Seattle to begin the second half from their own 25-yard line. Again, guys, be sure to smash the like button on this stream. I'd really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can show your support. Helps tell YouTube to push us out to fellow NFL fans just like you and me. All right, guys, let's roll. Noah Fant goes in motion to the left side. Geno makes a check at the line. Metcalf isolated at the bottom of the screen. Handoff. Kenneth Walker. He will grind forward not much. Maybe a gain of 3. Yep. That's not something that's conducive to a Pete Carroll coach team not being able to run the football. Let me just make sure my microphone's good. It was giving me some more shit earlier. Looks like we're all good. Oh, sorry guys. I turned the game audio off. There we go. That's back. Second down and 6. Geno in the pistol now. Play action. Geno rolling all the way back. Moo, I don't know if he got that back to the line of scrimmage. That might have been a yard short. But that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. No flag for intentional grounding. Carlos Dunlap, former Seahawk, giving chase there.
So long to get that play going. Nick Bolton cut him off over the middle.
3rd down and 6 now. There's Steve Spagnuolo, Chiefs defensive coordinator. 1 point was the interim head coach of the New York Giants. 3rd down and 6. Noah Fant motion to the left side. Geno from the gun. Pressure coming. Steps away from Clark. Geno fires downfield. Incomplete. Trying to find DK Metcalf down there. Oh, that was Marquise Goodwin, actually, and he's slow to get up. He's holding his wrist. Good job by Geno giving him a chance. The throw's a little bit low. Goodwin had his hands on it, had a chance to catch it, but looks like he might have dinged his wrist on that play.
That's exactly right, in 2-man. That's the coverage they were in.
Yep, a little bit underthrown by Geno. Showed it again. It's cover 2-man. He needs to split the safety and give Goodwin a better ball there. Now Goodwin's down.
Easily scramble for that 1st down.
And we're going to take an injury timeout here from Kansas City as they tend to Marquise Goodwin. Meanwhile, that'll give us an opportunity to jump in and check on some other scores here. Just refresh the page, make sure we got it up to minute stuff. Oh, that turned quick. Baltimore Ravens now up on the Falcons 14-3. Oh, Jesus. Panthers currently lead the Lions 24-7. Oh, boy. My man Derek, Gridiron Blitz, and Detroit Lions Syndicate, he's not going to be happy about that one at all. Saints and Browns knotted up at 10 from frigid cold Cleveland. Bengals shutting out the Patriots 22-0. Jesus Christ, man. It's been a rough last few weeks for the New England Patriots. Obviously, last week they lost a game on the most ugly possible play. That was just some of the worst situational football I've ever seen there from Jacoby Myers, pushing it back. Just go down, dude. Go to overtime. You're tied. That play still mesmerizes me, even almost a whole week later. Got the Giants and Vikes knotted up at 10 apiece from Minneapolis. That's going to be a really critical matchup in the NFC. Vikings already the NFC North champions, but Giants, they still need to get some wins stacked up here to secure their playoff spot. Bills finally up on the Bears 14-10. There for a while was looking a little bit rough for Buffalo, but they're finally able to get themselves ahead of the Bears. Meanwhile, you got the Texans and the Titans from Nashville all knotted up at 7 apiece as well. So we've got some good games here in this early window. Oh, Jesus Christ. Panthers just went up 31-7. Oh man, I gotta pop into my man Derek's stream for just a second just to see what his reaction is, dude. Because if Detroit loses this game, that pretty much says sayonara to their slim playoff chances.
Hey, Jeremiah, what for next? We like a clean chat, bro. What you talking about for next year? I mean, for next week?
Yeah, he's not pleased. And there's good one there on the sideline.
Seahawks, he was able to get up,
walked off the field. That was good to see. So here's Michael Dixon to punt it away after Seattle goes 3 and out on their first offensive possession in the half. Dixon, it's a short boot, not a good one at all. You could tell that the weather affected that one. That one went out of bounds all the way. The ref's still walking at the 33-yard line. Not a good punt there from Michael Dixon. Again, in the frigid cold weather like it is in Kansas City, that ball's hard as a rock, and right there, Dixon clearly did not hit it the way he wanted to. Oh, man, Gino. He missed on that throw.
Check out the surface right there, those pictures. He's got to see it, recognize it. If he gets it again, and
first and 10.
If that's their game plan for him,
from their own 33-yard line, Tony goes in motion. First down, Mahomes rolling out, looking downfield across his body. It's incomplete. Looking for Justin Watson. Second drop of the day for Watson, but that was a dangerous throw there by Mahomes.
Are you kidding me? He's going to go all the way across the field and find the right zone. You see him throttle. You see him slow down just a little bit, Kevin. That's exactly what you want. He's got the feel. He understands how to throttle in zone coverage and find the open window. Now he's got to finish the play.
Second down and 10. Mahomes swings it underneath Smith-Schuster. He's been pretty quiet today. Juju gained about 6 there. First catch of the night for Juju.
He's been having a resurgent type year, right? I mean, he's encroaching that 1,000-yard receiving mark. He's only done it once, and that was in his second year in Pittsburgh.
Now it's 3rd down and 3 for Kansas City. Mahomes 12 for 20 through the air for 132 yards and 2 touchdown passes. 13 and a half minutes in the third quarter. Mahomes from the gun, 2 receivers set to the left side. Mahomes in trouble. He's dancing, rolling. Mahomes looking, flips it off the hands of Kelsey. Good coverage there by Jonathan Abram.
The former Raider first rounder that the Seahawks got late in this year from Green Bay.
Yeah, that was a nice rep there from Abram.
Oh, nothing on the top. And then underneath, there goes Kelsey on the option route. Well played by Abram on Kelsey. That was huge.
Yeah, it was.
Kelsey loves breaking that out route.
Here's Tommy Townsend now to kick it away.
In the game for a first down on a third down. And Abram just walls him off. Well done.
Running up on it is Igwebuike, and he will haul it in with a fair catch, make it DJ Dallas at the 18-yard line. Good stop there from Seattle. Kelsey pissed off there, pounding the turf. Yeah, KC definitely not used to those 3 and outs. I hope I don't get a copyright claim there, but man, it's been utter domination by the Chiefs, but there's been some offensive plays that they've definitely missed on, and a couple of missed opportunities there on that last drive. Now Seattle does get the ball back for their second possession of this second half, trying to avoid yet another 3 and out. Seattle has only picked up a handful of first downs in this game. Let's double check, actually. Yeah, they've only picked up 6 first downs in this game, so it's been a rough go of things offensively for Seattle. They finally were able to march downfield and get 3 points to end off the first half, but they then came out on their first drive of the second half and went 3 and out. So hopefully they can finally try to get something together here. Still within reach, only down 2 scores to the Chiefs, but again, man, this next offensive possession is going to be critical for the Seahawks. God, how about those Carolina Panthers, man? 31-7. Lions are getting completely dominated. Same with the New England Patriots. Bills got another score. They're now up 20-10 on the Bears. Started off pretty slow for Buffalo, but now they're finally starting to get something going. Texans with a 10-7 lead over the Tennessee Titans, who of course are starting Malik Willis in this game. Ryan Tannehill had tightrope surgery on his ankle. Going to try to make it back for the Week 18 game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but it's no guarantee. In all likelihood, Ryan Tannehill is out for the season.
Winning Terry's money on Fox Super 6 earlier today because you could still win
We are back in KC.
$25,000 in tonight's Eagles-Cowboys game. Simply download the free Super 6 app on your phone now and enter your 6 picks in the America's Game of the Week contest for a chance to win big.
All right, Seattle takes over at their own 17-yard line. Make it 18-yard line. Geno under center. 2 receivers set to the right. Geno makes a check at the line. Hand off to the right side. Kenneth Walker bounces off trouble. Kenneth Walker, nice running. All the way to the 39. Running behind Stone Forsythe there. Abraham Lucas, currently questionable. They're starting right tackle, so they got the big 6'10" Stone Forsythe in there. Leads a good block there on George Karlaftis. Good blocking as well from Laquan Treadwell, and that springs it for Kenneth Walker. Under center now from the 38-yard line. Colby Parkinson goes in motion. Toss back to Walker. Walker cutting upfield. Another crease for Kenneth Walker and another first down. Now they're starting to feed their workhorse. Yeah, how about the Panthers? Little bubble screen there to DJ Moore. Jeez.
Remember, if Carolina wins out, they win that division.
Carolina, who went into Seattle and beat them up a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, geez, look at, but Kenneth Walker, I mean, he's running inspired.
It's been a big last few games for the Carolina Panthers. Now Kenneth Walker with 12 rushes, 51 yards, 4.3 yards per carry. Seahawks need to hurry up. 2-1 timeout.
And a timeout used by
Seattle had to burn 2 early timeouts in the first half, and now they got to burn another one here in the second half. And that one will more than likely come into play down towards the end of the game.
Trying to figure out, they had a double call on, right? Basically one of those can plays or kill plays.
Yeah.
Essentially, you call 2 plays, 2 runs, maybe a run to pass, a pass to pass, but whatever it was. You start with 1 play and you go through a set of cadence. And then you make a decision. Are we staying with this play, and am I going to go into my second part of my cadence, or do I make a change right now? I say can or kill, basically throwing that first play in the can or killing the first play and get to the second one. Well, he canned it and then went back to the first play, realized the clock was running down, had to burn a timeout.
Yep. Another mental error by the Seahawks offense. Geno in the pistol now. Trips to the right side. Handoff. Walker again from the 49-yard line. Not much. Maybe a yard able to surge forward, but good defense there from the Chiefs. Chris Jones in there.
He's paid. He's paid to sack the quarterback, okay? So some of these rundowns, you know, it's nothing to write home about with Chris Jones. But good Lord, when he decides to turn it on, I mean, he's one of the
2nd and 8.
And he really pushes
2 receivers set to the left side.
the backfield and stops these runs before they get started.
Now Treadwell in motion to the right. Handoff to Walker again. They're establishing this run game, and Kenneth Walker will get 6.
No doubt.
Yep. Back to good old-fashioned ground and pound football. That's what Pete Carroll wants to do. That's always been his philosophy. Win on defense, win with running the football, win on special teams. 3rd down and 3 now. From the 44-yard line of the Chiefs. Geno swings it underneath to Penny Hart, and Hart's going to fight for it, but he's still going to be a yard short. Got to imagine Pete Carroll's going to think about going for it here.
Well, they go again in this gray area.
But they have the run on the other side. I see what he sees.
Looks like they will.
Because you're pushed into the boundary, there's not a lot of real estate there. Be ready for the sneak.
And there is the sneak.
QB sneak. Geno surges forward, and he's got it.
To the Kansas City 40-yard
up to the 40-yard line.
Look at this push. You just got to win that line right there. It's just like tug of war.
Great effort there by that Seahawks offensive line.
Get the push, rugby scrum, whatever it takes.
1st and 10.
The 3rd down. I think Geno should have handed that ball off.
Geno in the gun. Little condensed formation for Seattle. Geno dances, checks it down to Walker. He's got to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. He will not. Willie Gay blows him up for a loss of 3. What a hit.
Geno had to scan the entire field. Didn't like what he saw from 4 different receivers. Was forced to check it down. Gets all the way back to the halfback. But these are why those throws, just that little, wasted effort and time of Kenneth Walker having to jump up and elevate for that football.
Yep.
It's just a split second less that he has to try and make a defender miss, and that's why.
2nd down and 12. Hart on a little orbit motion to the right. Handoff. Walker. He'll get back to the 40-yard line. Got lost yardage back. That brings up a 3rd down and 10. 8.5 minutes left in the 3rd.
Has been stifling today.
This is something I'm starting to see here, Kev. The runs where Kenneth Walker is the best, he's got it like momentum, right? He's coming downhill out of the pistol.
Smith in the gun. Man in motion is Treadwell. Colby Parkinson, the tight end. Little wing to the right. Smith looking, rolling, fires. Parkinson short of the line to gain again. You got to imagine Pete Carroll's going to keep his offense out there again. He sure will.
How are we feeling on this 4th down?
Pete likes it. Yep. Smacking the gum on the sideline. Characteristic Pete Carroll.
4th
4th down and 4. Big play here for Seattle, trying to keep this drive alive. 10th play of the drive.
Expect him to be a...
Parkinson in motion.
There he goes. 4th and 4.
Gino looking. Parkinson's going to be tackled short, but there's a flag down. Brian Cook made the tackle, but let's see if this penalty is on Kansas City. Oh, it might be on Seattle. They're going to get Parkinson on a push-off.
Might have been Penny Hart on the pick there.
Or Penny Hart with a little pick. Regardless, offensive pass interference. Oh! Okay, okay. Oh, man. What a way to piss off the crowd.
That Chiefs defense.
Thought it was going to be on them, but nope. They do end up getting Penny Hart. And Seattle, for the second time, turns it over on downs in this game. And that was probably their last gasp. Yeah, man, that was definitely a big stop there from this Chiefs defense. Let's see if their offense can get the ball back, go downfield. Another score probably salts this thing away. Again, guys, just be sure to leave a like on this stream. I'd really appreciate it. It helps tell YouTube to push us out and helps us get seen by even more people. Also, guys, just a reminder, we will be streaming 2 other games tonight. We have got the Eagles and the Cowboys from Dallas. That one's going to be in here in about an hour and a half. Then we have got the Raiders and the Steelers tonight from Pittsburgh. That game's going to be an NFL Network exclusive, so if you don't have NFL Network, be sure to keep it right here on Sparkin Sports NFL. We've got you covered. Go back over here. Let's check on some other scores. Giants now hold a 13-10 lead over the Minnesota Vikings. That game's been close throughout, and now New York in position to win. Or, excuse me, now in New York in position to potentially take a 2-score lead on this Minnesota Vikings team. That would be a huge win for the Giants. The Vikings have already clinched the NFC North, but still, that would be a big, big win for the Giants' playoff positioning. 1st and 10 now from the Chiefs from their own 33. Justin Watson in motion. They hand it off. Isaiah Pacheco, and he gets about 4 yards. It's funny, every time I see that number 10 out there for KC, I still kind of think it's Tyreek Hill, you know? There's a part of my brain that still wants to say Tyreek Hill.
That Seattle defense coming out a lot more physical in this second half. Really try to slow down this run game.
2nd and 7. McKinnon goes in motion to the right side and movement. See if they get the Seahawks. Orlando Brown wants the offsides. Boye Mafe, a little bit of movement there. See if they get Mafe or Brown. Oh, they got Brown. Mafe flinched, but he didn't jump in the neutral zone, but that was the reaction. Oh, no, they got Marquez Valdes-Scantling, actually. Flinches from his wideout position. Yep, right there. You did it. No, you did it. No, you did it.
Ready for a little quick game, a little completion. Set up a 3rd and minute.
Empty backfield for Mahomes. Pump fakes. Couple of them. Swings it underneath. Juju Smith-Schuster tunes up field. And he is nudged out of bounds, but he still has the first down. They'll move the chains to the 46-yard line.
Just two little escape routes where they try and show those drive routes and then escape.
6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boom, right off the wing.
Kansas City starting to go on yet another extended drive here. If they come away with 7 points, that's probably the dagger on this Seahawks team. First down and 10. Pacheco, or making McKinnon, and he is blown up in the backfield there by the rookie edge rusher Boye Mafe out of the University of Minnesota. Second and 11.
Today for Seattle brings up second and 11. 5:40 to play in the third. Kansas City up 2 touchdowns.
5.5 left to play in the third. Travis Kelce goes in motion to the left side. Mahomes in trouble. Steps out of it, and he's going to be swallowed up. Back in the 42, Darrell Taylor cleans things up. Cody Barton had the pressure initially on the delayed blitz, mucks things up in the pocket. Mahomes had to step out into the waiting arms of Darrell Taylor.
And gets a clear, free run, unabated, to the quarterback.
Yep.
You know who's excited for Cody Barton's brother Lander, who's the freshman defensive player of the year in the Pac-12.
Now third down and long for Kansas City. Third and 15 from the 41. Mahomes tries that hard count. He's got good protection. Now it breaks down. In trouble. Mahomes going to run, fling it. Incomplete. Got his arm hit as he threw it there. That was going to be a dangerous one. Boye Mafe with the pressure there. Shelby Harris as well. That was an absolutely dangerous one there by Patrick Mahomes. Yep, got his arm kind of tapped there. That was Quentin Jefferson as well in there with that pressure. It was a Seattle team meeting back there. Here's Townsend now. DJ Dallas back deep for Seattle. Short kick again, man. This frozen ball, really hard to punt in these conditions. And we are going to commercial. KC up 17-3. Lucky for Seattle there that they didn't come away with more points. Seattle still hanging around on defense. Offensively, they just have not been able to reward them. Seattle somewhat got the running game going on that last drive, so let's see if they could potentially do it again on this drive. We got 8 people in the house. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Again, guys, if you could just please smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Helps us out a ton, more than I can really even state, honestly. Helps tell YouTube to push us out and gets us seen by even more people. Again, man, Seattle's hanging in there, so let's see if they can finally get their offense going. See if they can establish the run game a little bit more with Kenneth Walker. Geno get some easy completions. If they can go back to what got them here, man, what was successful up to this point, there's still a chance Seattle could hold on in this thing. Kansas City really hasn't been able to establish anything in the second half. And Seattle's, again, I'll say it again, they've held on. How about those Carolina Panthers, man? It is absolute domination. Oh, Detroit did score again, though. Now it's just 31-13, but still is going to be a big hill for Detroit to climb if they want to get back into this one. Ravens holding their lead over the Falcons 14-6. New Orleans taking the lead over the Browns 17-10. Let's go. Patriots finally on the board. Still down, though, 22-6 to the Bengals. Giants holding their lead on the Vikes. Buffalo Bills now up 21-10 over the Bears. 10-7 lead for the Texans over the Titans. So we've got some good games here in this early window. There are just going to be 2 games in the afternoon window, if I'm recalling correctly. The Eagles and the Cowboys, and then the 49ers and the Commanders. All right, we are back here in Kansas City on this beautiful Christmas Eve here in Denver, but not so great there in Kansas City. Feels like 1 degree. Geno under center. Parkinson in motion. They hand it off here to Walker. Try to get him going on this drive. Find some room up forward to the 30-yard line for a gain of 4.
This isn't going to help. We talk so much about what the loss of Tyler Lockett would mean to this offense, getting to stretch this ball down the field. Now Marquise Goodwin is questionable for the remaining of the game. He was having his left wrist tended to. Looked like he was in a lot of pain.
Big loss for Seattle if Goodwin can't go. He's basically filling that Tyler Lockett role. Both guys are big-time speed guys. So Seattle would lose their big-time speed threat there if they don't have Marquise Goodwin. Nice cut, though, by Kenneth Walker. And Kenneth Walker, good run! Mark Sanchez thought he was going to go, but still picks up a really nice gain.
Waiting for him to break out of the pound, man. That's the canine. Watch him go. Once again, getting the full head of steam and then reversing.
Toss it out. Turns on the brakes and then boom, boom! Little double cut, man. That was sick there by Kenneth Walker. That was absolutely nasty. First and 10 now from the midfield stripe. Dallas in at running back. Geno under center. Play action. Stepping up. Fires. He's got a man. Will Dissly, the tight end. First catch of the day. And Will Dissly will get it down to the 30-yard line, and Seattle's moving the ball.
Okay, they're getting some momentum, running the football. What do we got to do on defense? Kansas City and Spagnuolo says, hey, let's bring another guy off the edge. Let's stop these runs from circling our defense. And as soon as you do that, you start blitzing players. You got to play man-to-man. And what happens? You lose
95 yards this quarter for Seattle, just 19 for Kansas City. Geno under center now from the KC 31. Dissly in motion to the left side. 2 tight ends for Seattle, and that's a false start. Stone Forsythe, the big right tackle, in for Abraham Lucas.
Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Forsythe with that flinch. Pretty easy call. Backs him up now. First down and 15. The 6th penalty today on Seattle. It's not what you can have if you expect to win against the Kansas City Chiefs. You got to play clean, disciplined football. Geno under center now. Walker tries to shake out of it, and Frank Clark absolutely destroys him. Frank Clark's played a really nice game today against his old team.
Check this out. He's just going to water ski right down the line.
That's nice.
And land at Kenneth Walker. Just cut him off before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Now for Geno Smith. He's got to understand you're playing for a field goal right here.
2nd and 16. Yeah, you probably are playing for a field goal in this situation. Kansas City probably going to play deep zone coverage. They're just going to run it here. Kenneth Walker makes a nice move. Walker inside the 30. And that'll bring up a 3rd down, a little bit more manageable here for Seattle. I do not mind it either. That was probably the right call in that situation, honestly. That brings up a 3rd down and more manageable 7. Able to pick up 9 yards on that last carry.
Reasonable play right now, Mark.
And now he's just got to be ready for pressure. Let's see, they get their 5.
From the 28-yard line of Kansas City, Laquan Treadwell goes in motion to the left side. Kansas City showing blitz. Here they come. They're bringing Willie Gay. Geno dumps it off to Walker. He's blown up. Jalen Watson with a really nice tackle there. Rookie DB had a really nice game early in the year against the Los Angeles Chargers, and he makes a big play there. Pete Carroll going to keep his offense on the field for this one.
On some of this zone run stuff. Oh, we got another fourth down going for it.
Let's see if they're just getting up to the line.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try to draw them off sides before the end of the quarter. They're not snapping that. 4th down and 8. You got to imagine they're just going to try the field goal here on the other side of the fourth quarter. Fared much better for Seattle. Okay, we're good. So, things have fared a lot much better for the Seattle Seahawks in this third quarter. They've been able to move the ball offensively. Their defense has gotten a couple of nice stops and kept them in this game. Now they're set up, though, with a 4th down and 8 deep in Kansas City territory. It's going to be an interesting decision here for Pete Carroll. Field goal still's a 3-score lead for Seattle or for Kansas City. Or, no, field goal would make it still a 2-score lead. So, I don't know. It's really interesting here. Field goal would make it an 11-point game. So that'd be a 2-score lead. You need touchdown, field goal, and a 2-point conversion. Again, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in. And also, if you have yet to check out my Tua Tagovailoa film analysis here on Sparkin Sports NFL, I really encourage you to do so. That video absolutely blew up overnight. Got over 4.4 thousand views on that video. Gained over 100 subscribers overnight. So thank you so much to everyone who checked that out and everyone who subscribed off that video as well. Channel's absolutely exploding thanks to all your support. I really appreciate it, guys. Just a reminder, we will be live streaming 2 other games here today. We'll be streaming the Eagles and the Cowboys from Dallas here in about an hour or so. Then we will also be streaming the Raiders and the Steelers tonight from Pittsburgh. So we got a couple of fun games here on Christmas Eve. And then we will be also streaming all 3 games tomorrow. We've got the Dolphins and the Packers here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Then we'll be going over to Denver Broncos Syndicate to stream the Broncos and the Rams. And then we'll be back over here on Sparkin to stream the Buccaneers and the Cardinals. So hopefully you guys can tune in for those games. Really excited for all the football that we're going to have here over the holiday weekend. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, folks.
Probably the right call, right? Unless if you didn't do it quickly, you'd have to score.
4th down and 8. Seattle's going to go. This is huge. They're only 1 for 3 on 4th downs in this game.
They got to be smart. Go to your best player.
This is a big play. Gino stepping up, looking along the sideline. Treadwell is short of the 1st down. Good tackle, and once again, the decision to go on 4th down does not pay off. No, he clearly did not get there. And that is the 3rd turnover on downs for the Seattle Seahawks. Treadwell kind of goes back to the football. Gino needs to give him a better ball in that situation. Gino threw that ball short of the sticks. You need to give Treadwell a chance to turn upfield and get the 1st down. And Gino did not do that there. That was not a great throw. Now Kansas City gets the ball back, 17-3, 14:53 left in the 4th quarter. From their own 22. Under center is Mahomes. They hand it off to Pacheco. Tries to cut out and only gets about 2.
We see Jonathan Abram, number 23, in there for most of this second half.
And Pacheco coming off a little bit gimpy on that one. See a grimace on his face.
Well, the 1st round pick, Raiders took him 27th overall.
2nd and 8. Travis Kelce goes in motion to the right side. Mahomes drops the shotgun snap, picks it up. Now he rolls out to his left. There's a flag down. That's likely a hold. Mahomes able to throw that one away, but that's probably going to be holding on the offense.
From the snap.
Yes, it was. There's Cleet Blakeman to tell us, yep.
10-yard penalty.
It's on Orlando Brown, big left tackle.
Let's see, here's Orlando Brown, left tackle. See the drop snap. Then is Bruce Irvin.
Yep, working on Bruce Irvin right there. Pretty good job there by Irvin of selling it, actually. Second down and 18 now following the holding call, back at the 14. Noah Gray, the tight end, goes in motion to the left. Mahomes looking down the right sideline, back shoulder incomplete. Looking for Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Good coverage there by Michael Jackson for Seattle.
But they'll be happier because we're going to LA for a Carissa Thompson game.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Vikings are happy right
KC
now.
crowd making noise. Vikings down by 3. Kirk Cousins, what a throw. TJ Hawkinson. And the Vikings take the lead over the Giants, 17-13. That's been a fun game there in Minneapolis. Third down and 18 from the 14. 3 receivers set to the left. Mahomes dumps it underneath for Smith-Schuster. Smith-Schuster, long way to go. And once again, Seattle's going to force a punt. They have been shutting out the Chiefs here in the second half. This defense has been stout. Yeah, Mahomes has missed a few throws. Defense has done a good job stopping the run. This has been a really nice second half performance by Seattle defense. Again, man, their offense just has not been able to reward them. Here's Townsend. 13 and a half left in the game. That'll bounce, picked up at the 40-yard. And Dallas out. Casey's still up, 17-3, but again, they have been pretty much non-existent offensively in the first half. Oh, did the scoreboard die out? What the hell? Let me try to refresh that. Sorry, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. Should have our scoreboard back. Looks like we got 12 votes in our poll. 11 of you guys are on the Kansas City Chiefs to hold on and win this one. Seattle's offense just has not been able to reward their defense. Their offense has just been non-existent, and it's really been that way the past few weeks. Had some of the same struggles last week on Thursday night against the San Francisco 49ers, and have to wonder what Seattle's plans are moving forward. They're most likely going to end up with a top 3 draft pick, courtesy of my Denver Broncos. So it's going to be interesting to see if CJ Stroud or someone along those lines is within striking distance. They may pounce. It hasn't really been Geno's fault that their offense has struggled. They've really struggled to run the football, but at the same time, man, probably not going to be in position to draft a franchise quarterback in 2024. So if Denver's gifting you this potential chance to get one, I think you need to take it if you're Seattle. All right, we're back.
Wednesday on Fox, the holidays keep on giving as 15th-ranked Oregon takes on North Carolina in the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. It all kicks off at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific.
All right, first and 10 now from the 45-yard line.
Seattle from their 45 down to
interesting formation here for Seattle. They're going to hand it off. Kenneth Walker, good burst. near the line to gain. Probably going to be about a yard short there. 2nd down and 1 from the KC 46.
That's the same blocking scheme essentially as that lead draw. And you see what happens when those running backs get a crease and jump on that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense. Could be deadly.
2nd down and inches. Gino under center. Derek Young goes in motion, rookie receiver. Walker looking for some space, and he's got the 1st down. Up to the 42.
Came in the first half for Patrick Mahomes, the little flip, and the touchdown got things started with Kadarius Toney. Then Mahomes finding Jerick McKinnon for the score, his 6th in December. Metcalf got things going with that catch. They tried to get Metcalf the touchdown. He couldn't get the toe
That was
down.
near touchdown there by Metcalf. Couldn't get the 2nd foot in. That would have been a game-changing play there for Seattle. 122 total yards this half, just 27 for KC. Gino under center, toss to Walker. And what a play there. Coming downhill is Trent McDuffie, the rookie corner. And a bunch of others were there to clean it up.
Against a dangerous runner. You're going to see the toss get all the way outside. And watch 21 McDuffie.
That's a hell of a play there by Trent McDuffie.
I mean, Treadwell's got to do something to affect him and his vision on the back so he can't just get a free run at him and swallow up that play.
That was nice. 2nd down and 15 now, back at the KC 47. Again, the wishbone formation there for the Seahawks.
There it is.
Back to Walker. He had a good run out of that formation earlier, and now he gets up to the original line of scrimmage there. Gain of about 5. Another 3rd down and long, though, for the Seahawks offense.
Well, you didn't get the stats monitor near you today, so I figured it would help out.
Exactly.
Clock inside, 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Seattle has been inefficient on 3rd down, 1 for 11 on the day.
Just 1 for 11 on 3rd downs for the Seahawks offense. That's terrible.
Back out there and in motion for Seattle.
Goodwin in motion. Good to see him back in there. Gino lifts his leg, takes the snap. Steps up, looking. DK Metcalf, nice catch. And that'll move the chains. On 3rd down and 11, Gino delivers a little slant. Uh-oh. Looks like DK might have a little cramp or something. He goes down. Looks like he's holding his hamstring area. Took a little hit to that area as well. Hopefully DK's okay. They're trying to stretch him out. It's easy to cramp in these conditions. That's what it looks like it is. Oh, yeah. They're trying to get those fluids in him. He's just cramping up. DK is up. Trying to get that Gatorade into him. Quan Treadwell takes his place at the X receiver position. Looks like he's all good.
First down and 10. Ball to Kansas City 32.
From KC 32. Gino under center. Treadwell in motion. Play action for Gino. Looking. Swings it to DJ Dallas. His safety valve. Good run by Dallas. Down inside the 25 to the 24. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and about 3.
Watch this. It's a quick play fake. And here comes Noah Fant. But watch, they get coverage going back across it. Watch Justin Reed. Excuse me, McDuffie. Look at McDuffie on the left side. Cut that ball off.
Yep, it's a nice play by McDuffie.
Excellent recognition because a lot of quarterbacks will throw that thing blind. And that
2nd and 3. They quick snap it. Walker, second effort's going to get him the 1st down up to the 20-yard line. Needed 3, got 5. Up, and it's getting a little chippy down there.
to score a touchdown if you're Seattle.
Little pushing and shoving.
Settle for anything less than that.
Without a doubt,
These two teams used to be AFC West rivals back in the day when Seattle was part of that division. Shift back in 2002 put Seattle in the NFC West, so these teams don't really meet as often anymore, but anytime they do meet, it's still a hell of a battle. Under 9 minutes left to play.
45 to play.
Walker, 25 carries for 109 yards. He's been solid on the ground in this one.
Got some confusion on this.
DK Metcalf back in. And it looks like, oh no, they're going to have to burn another timeout. That is the fourth time Seattle's had to burn an early timeout in this game. They had to do it twice in the first half, and now they've had to do it twice in the second half. That is sloppy, undisciplined football by the Seahawks that's going to come back to bite them in the ass. You cannot burn early timeouts like this. This is terrible.
Biggest games of the year as the Eagles continue their fight for the NFC East crown against Dak and the Cowboys right here on Fox and the Fox Sports App. No Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. It's Gardner.
I'm looking forward to Gardner Minshew. That's going to be a fun game. Minshew Mania, baby. Let's get it. He's going to lock up the NFC East for the Philadelphia Eagles.
See what Minshew's got.
8.5 minutes left to play. Geno under center from the KC 20-yard line. Walker blown up in the backfield. Chris Jones, best interior defender in the league, not named Aaron Donald, and he absolutely blows up Walker in the backfield.
To just knife through. I mean, just collect the running back before he can even get up inside of the blocks. Got to get those guys cut off on the back.
2nd and 12. 8 TFLs for the Chiefs in this game, just 2 for Seattle. Noah Fant goes in motion to the right.
8 tackles for loss for Kansas City today.
Smith stepping up, looking, and that is intercepted in the end zone. Not on the same page with Goodwin, and an easy pick there for Juan Thornhill. And that probably slams the door for this Chiefs offense, or for this Chiefs team. Seattle with a last gasp throw there, and that's probably ball game. Geno absolutely furious with himself. 7 minutes, 42 seconds left in the fourth, and that may have sealed it. That's rough, man. Geno is expecting Goodwin to go into the end zone. Goodwin stopped his route well short and just not on the same page and leads to an interception. That's absolutely brutal for Seattle. Carolina extending their lead, man. They're now up 34-13 on the Detroit Lions. That's huge. Baltimore Ravens extend their lead as well. Now up 17-6 on the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, come on, you stupid phone. Scroll. Oh, New England. They've had a little bit of a comeback. They've scored 12 unanswered points. Now cut their deficit down to 10 against the Bengals. That could be a big one. Saints still maintaining their lead on the Cleveland Browns, 17-10. Vikings still up on the Giants, 17-13. Bills still up on the Bears, 21-13. And the Texans still maintaining their lead on the Malik Willis-led Titans, 10-7. The afternoon window, we only got 2 games going. Most of us will be watching the Eagles and the Cowboys, but if you're in Washington or San Francisco, you will be watching the Commanders and the 49ers. But we will be streaming that Eagles-Cowboys game right here on Sparkin Sports NFL, so I'd appreciate it if you guys could tune in for that game. Hope you guys have enjoyed this stream so far. Be really awesome if you could leave a like on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can show your support for the channel. Also, guys, Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of these streams. We recently went over 700 subscribers. That was such a big milestone for us. We have now got a chance to hit our big goal of 1,000 by Super Bowl Sunday. So if you want to help us out in getting there, I'd really appreciate it. All right, we are back in Kansas City following that killer interception there by Geno Smith. Not on the same page with his receiver. Now Kansas City takes over at their own 20-yard line. Mahomes in the gun. Sky Moore goes in motion. Mahomes stepping up, finds a man wide open. Travis Kelce in the void. He's their zone coverage killer, and he's down at the 40-yard line, gain of 20. 800th career catch now for Travis Kelce, man. Hats off to him. If you guys haven't seen the podcast that Travis does with his brother Jason, New Heights, it's absolutely fantastic. I highly would recommend you check it out. They had Patrick Mahomes on not too long ago. They've also had Jalen Hurts on, so both of them gotten to get their quarterbacks on the podcast. It's a lot of fun. 7 minutes left to play. Mahomes fires over the middle. Who else? Travis Kelce again. Catching one for Kelce. Travis Kelce inside the 10. Big play there for number 87. Still going strong in year 10 in the NFL.
And start screaming across the field. Get under one defender, over another.
Again, man, the zone coverage killer, Travis Kelce.
Teammate of Texas Tech, Brooks, right off of Jordan Brooks' helmet. Just a perfect throw.
And Travis flexing them muscles. Yeah, right. First and goal. 3, 2, 1. Just got that away. Isaiah Pacheco lowers his shoulder down to the 3. Second down and goal. Clock ticking inside 6 minutes left to play.
You give them something, you give them anything, and they'll take advantage. It just took about 2 plays to get all the way down here to the goal line. And now you're staring up at a potential 3-score game.
Second down and goal. Touchdown here would probably slam the door. Michael Burton, fullback, goes in motion. They're just going to hand it off to Pacheco. He is stonewalled. Going nowhere. Darrell Taylor in there.
Kelce and a bunch of the guys on Thursdays during
That'll bring up now a third down and goal.
Plays of their own, and then they decide when they can take those plays to Andy Reid.
Andy Reid, let's see what he dials up here on third down and goal from the 3. Juju Smith-Schuster split out to the left side. Mahomes makes a check at the line. Tony in motion. Mahomes looking. He's got a rushing lane if he wants it. Brooks giving chase. He reaches for the pylon. Does not get in. He does. Oh, they're going to say touchdown. I don't think he crossed the plane. I think when he extended, he was out of bounds. We'll have to take a look at this. Officials call it a touchdown on the field, so it can be reviewed.
Look at this. Look at the
Let's see. Left hand on the pile. Nope, that is not in. Oh, he tapped the pylon. Okay. 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 Well, since he tapped the pylon, that's a touchdown, I guess. I did not know that. I thought you had to be on the back side of the pylon, but apparently you can be on the front side of the pylon. They are reviewing it, but according to Mark Sanchez, that's a touchdown. And they've confirmed it. Extra point. Butker is good.
And the MVP chants ringing out.
And so as Patrick
Here
Mahomes
first.
has a rushing touchdown to his 2 passing today, and Kansas City's in firm control. We're going to take you to a game that's a little bit closer. It's a 1-point contest.
Oh, are we?
New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings.
They've just switched off the game. They've just switched it over to the Vikings and the Giants. Aw, come on, Fox. You're killing me here. All right, guys. Well, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm probably just going to cut the stream off because I don't have the Chiefs. Or you know what? I'm gonna try here to see if I can find it on an illegal stream because I do not want to have to cut the stream off. Sorry about this, guys. Thanks, Fox. All right, let's see if I can find an illegal stream that's still showing this Chiefs game. Thanks, Fox. Really appreciate it.
Last week, just trying to control the clock, grind it out, win the game against Washington. Now they find themselves a point behind in a one-score game.
Difference in that race.
Okay, so we're still here in Kansas City. Sorry about that, guys. Fox switched it over on my local affiliate, so had to go to a little bit less legitimate of a source here to find this game.
Man, they are just rocking. You know, I do prefer to call it Gee-haw!
Gee-haw!
Probably in trouble for that one.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right, 4:42 left in the game. Here's Harrison Butker getting ready to kick off.
They get slapped around a little bit. This is a special place.
Yeah, I've never seen you more excited about a Friday practice than you
Geno
were.
Smith still's got his cap on. I'm wondering if we're going to see Drew Lock here for Seattle.
A lot of teams say, hey, we have a fast Friday, meaning, you know, the practice goes fast. We're up-tempo. We're flying at a good clip, a good pace. I mean, that fast Friday, and give other fast Fridays some speed wobbles, Kevin. They were flying.
Yep.
Looked like a red blur.
This game's already out of hand, so my local Fox affiliate switched it off. I had to go to a online stream to find this game.
Like one of the last plays. I'm not going to say who dropped it, but somebody had a drop, and everybody. It was almost like he was pitching a no-hitter, and everybody collectively in the practice.
There's Mahomes joking around there with Matt Nagy on the sideline.
Another change on the right side of this offensive line for Seattle. Phil Haynes has moved in for Gabe Jackson.
Gino's still in there. 1st and 10 from the 25. Noah Fant goes in motion. Smith underneath. That is broken up. Looking for Marquise Goodwin. That's Brian Cook breaking that up there.
Ball jumped on him like a rattlesnake. That was tough to bring in. He's got to snag that thing. Nice soft hands. You can see a ton of dime.
2nd and 10.
Personnel here. You got
3 receivers set to the right side, including Noah Fant for the Seahawks.
And 6 defensive backs.
Smith over the middle, and that's dropped. Laquan Treadwell, the intended target there, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10.
Treadwell with a drop, and it's 3rd and 10.
Well, these are going to be some valuable lessons for this young group in Seattle, right? I mean, it's not completely over yet. They got a lot of runway, a lot of tread left.
3rd and 10
for this group.
From the 25, Geno underneath. It's bobbled and caught by Noah Fant, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. Seattle's obviously going to go here on 4th.
Young players, right? This many first-year players and rookies. They realize what a marathon this entire season is.
Here's Pete Carroll.
Look like it.
Oh, yeah, no, Seattle's got to go. Jesus, my microphone's loud. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. 4th and 4. They're going. Geno steps up. He's going to run. Geno looking for the 1st down. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 36.
Should be in 4-down territory all the way here. It's got to be smart on 3rd down, but listen, the first time in a while for Geno.
Last gasp effort here for the Seahawks, down by 3 scores to the Kansas City Chiefs. And now my stream's buffering. Let's see, is it on? It's on this side. Did the live stream? Okay, there we go. Colby Parkinson, a nice catch there for Seattle. That'll move the chains. 39-yard pickup there. That's very nice. Third-year man out of Stanford.
Up the seam, Reed let him go, expecting
now from the KC 25.
Nobody there.
Kansas City substituting.
They're gonna have to score. They're gonna have to score.
3 minutes 15 and counting.
Gonna need an onside at some point. Some late game theatrics.
Smith dances underneath DJ Dallas. Can Dallas make a move? He cannot. He gets out of bounds after a gain of 2. Second down. Carlos Dunlap is down for Kansas City. Played for the Seahawks last season, longtime Cincinnati Bengal, kind of flexing his left arm there.
And in this NFC wildcard race, even if they lose, they're not done yet. The Giants are losing. The Lions are losing today. So for Seattle, still plenty of opportunity to get into the postseason, but they've got a tough road to hoe down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Next week they get the Jets at home.
And then they have the Rams to close their season. Commanders close with Dallas.
Second down and 8. 2 receivers set on each side. Smith looking down the left sideline, and that is incomplete. Penny Hart stopped on his route. Gino was expecting him just to go downfield. May have been a throwaway as well, but that brings up a 3rd down and 8 now with 3 minutes left to play. Seattle with just 1 timeout left.
Well, remember, this is 4-down territory all the way, so think of this 3rd
Yes,
down
it
as
sure
2nd down.
is.
You're going to get another shot at it. You don't need all of it.
3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8. Smith. That is batted up in the air and nearly intercepted.
Did a good job to knock it
Good
away.
job breaking it up by the center, Austin Blythe. The offensive lineman playing DB on that play.
And then Blythe turned into a defensive back, albeit a rather big one.
That's pretty funny, man. Largest defensive back in the history of the NFL. What a play, though, by Willie Gay, batting up in the air. And then Austin Blythe whacks it away from Nick Bolton's hands. Blythe, the former Kansas City Chief, playing against his old team in this game. 4th down and 8. Last gasp for the Seahawks.
4th and 8.
Smith looking, and that is caught. Good catch by Laquan Treadwell, coming back, adjusting to the underthrown ball.
Intended for no offense.
Yeah, man, that was a really off-target throw, but either way, man, Treadwell able to make something good out of it.
And the 1st down, but I think that ball was going for no offense. Treadwell just
1st down and goal. As my scoreboard says, we're going to get a touchdown. Is it going to be on this play? Yes, it is. Noah Fant. Seattle finally finds the end zone. 2:25 left in the game. And again, according to my scoreboard, which is ahead, sorry about that, guys. I had to resort to an illegal stream because Fox flipped off this game in my area here in Denver. They flipped it over to the Vikings-Giants game because the score got out of hand, but I wanted to finish out the stream, so I flipped over to an illegal stream, which is a little bit behind, unfortunately. Jason Myers, extra point.
With him, so you're right in his vision.
Extra point makes it
Kick good.
10, but 2:25 to go.
And Seattle will definitely be depending on an onside kick here.
Chiefs.
If they don't get it, they do have 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so only 2 clock stoppages for Seattle. Yep. Still down by 14. Right, who knows, man? It is the NFL. Crazier things have happened. So, assuming the scoreboard holds, Kansas City is going to move on to 11-4 on the year. Already, they have secured the AFC West Championship, but This is a big victory in terms of giving them the #1 seed.
Got to get one. Let's start with one.
For Seattle, meanwhile, their Cinderella story has really started to fall off. They will now have lost 5 out of their last 6. They will fall below 500 to 7-8, and probably this was going to be a game that they had to win if they had any chance at making the playoffs. This is a big loss for the Seattle Seahawks. Jason Myers will try the onside kick.
Oh, turn things around.
Pops it up and recovered by the Chiefs.
But it's recovered by Kansas City's Dion.
2:24 left. Seattle's got 1 timeout in the 2-minute warning. First down for Kansas City. Will probably salt this one away. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really hope we don't have to go to a commercial break for the 2-minute warning. I'm going to be pissed off if we do.
The hill, which was once steep, now feels like Mount Everest to Seattle.
Yep.
Tall task to come back here. Get ready for some 4-minute offense by the Chiefs. Seattle can stop it one more
First
time.
down and
We'll
10.
get the 2-minute warning stoppage.
Mahomes under center.
Here's McKinnon.
Hand off to McKinnon
And Jarek McKinnon down
for about
to the
3.
42. There's the timeout.
There's the final timeout used by Seattle.
They'll get another one at the 2-minute mark after this play. But, I mean, what a job. Assuming the Chiefs handle business here, what a job by Andy Reid over the years. And
Absolutely.
with his personnel.
8 years in a row, Kansas City Chiefs are the AFC West
It's
champions.
incredible. Remember when he was back
Last
in Philly,
AFC West champion not named the Kansas City Chiefs was the Denver Broncos back in 2015 when we won the Super Bowl. Ever since then, man, it's been all KC in this
They've
division.
done it all. Michael Vick played his best. He took a ton of heat for taking him in Philly. Alex Smith, Jamal Charles used him like a
Second
Swiss
down
Army
and
knife.
8.
He could do it all. And now Patrick Mahomes. What an incredible run for Big Red, Andy Reid.
First down will seal this.
Pacheco
looking for the extra yardage.
Pacheco down at the 37-yard
And
line.
he's going to be
Seattle
tackled at the
cannot stop
37-yard
the
line.
clock.
That will take us to the 2-minute warning.
And that will take us
Seattle
to the
out of
2-minute
timeouts.
warning. Kansas City closing in on win number 12 on the season. With a
All right, guys. Well, I'm just going to cut
lead
things
over
off
Seattle.
here because, again, man, this is going to be easily a Kansas City win. I'm going to get things ready for our other stream, the Eagles and the Cowboys, here in about 30 minutes. So I really would appreciate it if you guys could tune in for that one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this one. I really appreciate it. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.